going on, y'all? Welcome in. Hope you guys have had a great week. Hope everybody's doing well. But it is finally time, y'all, for some super regionals and the Oklahoma Sooners. Ready to get this party started. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being here. What's going on, Bob, Ron, Reg, Chris? How are you? Bob, welcome in, everybody. So far, what do y'all think of the Supers? We saw last night Tennessee, Georgia, good game. Georgia had a chance. They had bases loaded. They're in the seventh. Couldn't get the job done there against Pickens. Tennessee's up 1-0. Of course, the one that I'm really intrigued about is Oklahoma State, Nebraska. Weather took that game out there, so their game one I think is at 4 or 5 o'clock tonight. So, but man, here today, Florida and Tech. Of course, Oklahoma would get the winner of that series, and Florida looked good. The first 2-3 innings, they looked really good. And then, man, they have fallen apart quick. And Kennedy's not even pitching. It's Caitlin Terry, but Florida quickly is falling apart. And then you have Duke, Arizona. Arkansas, sorry. Duke and Arkansas. Arkansas was up, I think, 2-1. So we'll see how that goes out. But, yeah, I thought Florida Tech would be a good game. I did not see a run rule coming. That really, really surprises me. How that's quickly changed. Well, now it's 7-4. So Florida's, making a comeback. So we'll see. Oh man. So after 5, it's Tech up 7-4. So the offense finally came alive a little bit there for Florida. Could Texas or could Florida make a comeback on Tech like we saw Tech do against Ole Miss? We'll see. Yeah, Tech's a good team. And I'm always down. So Duke is up 3-2 now over Arkansas. So we'll see how that game goes. Still really early. But yeah, if it ends up being Oklahoma and Tech, sign me up. I would love to see a rematch. Would love to see a rematch of those two there in OKC. So, but it's going to be a good day of softball, exciting day of softball. We have the early game, one of the early games. So we'll watch Oklahoma come out. Hopefully OU. They looked really well. They're in the regional now. Was the competition the best? No. Suggy, welcome in. How are you? Competition wasn't the best, so we'll see. We'll see against Mississippi State. Mississippi State, they have 2-3 really solid pitchers, so that's definitely their strong point. Their offense is very, very weak, so I don't see much. I don't see too many obstacles really against Mississippi State. Now, that's saying that we have to come out and play our ball, though. Like if we come out sluggish, not locked in at the plate, it's not locked in, not ready to go, then yeah, this could be a long game and it could end up being a frustrating day. But I just don't think Patty and JT and Jen are going to have them players in a mindset where they just come out sluggish and not ready to go. There ain't no way, y'all. No way. So, yeah, if it ends up being OU Tech, that's not a game that I would want to bet on. Obviously, we're going to root for the Sooners to get some revenge on Nija and Tech, but I don't know. But good morning to everybody. Thank you guys for being here on a Friday. It's going to be a great one. First pitch now for Oklahoma is set at 12:05. Of course, it was supposed to be on after this. We'll see how fast the game goes. So our game may start on like ESPN News or, something like that. So we'll see. Yeah. If it's OU Tech, is it going to be Terry or are we going to get Kennedy? I think with it being like a one game, and the winner advances in the winner's bracket, I would think that they would go with Nija against us. That's what I would think they would do. But we'll see. Tech here with another hit. Yeah, coming in, I said Florida, really all they had was Rothrock. If she's not on her game, Florida's going to struggle, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Through 4 innings, it was a really good game. It was just a matter of time. You could see it. Tech was getting hits. They were getting base runners, just not able to capitalize. And then the doors blew wide open here. And I think Florida's now on their third pitcher here in the 6th inning. So it's going to be a great game, though, y'all. It's going to be a great game. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that'd be a pitcher's duel, and we'll see. But yeah, Tech seems to be in command. I don't see Florida coming back. Not saying it's not possible. Of course it is, but man, this is setting up for OU Tech first game there in the first round of the World Series next week. So another free pass. So Florida's getting in their own way. They've had 3 or 4 walks. They've hit 3 or 4 players. Not a good day at all for the Florida pitching staff. Way too many free passes, and Tech's starting to make them pay for it. So, Ron, yeah, Oklahoma State, Nebraska. Man, I was so excited about watching that game last night, but weather said no. So, yeah, really ready to see how that series goes. Other than ours, that's the one I'm like, man, I really excited to see that. So, but how y'all feeling about the Sooners? Do you think we come out locked in, ready to go? I mean, we're still there at Love's Field. We're at home. It should be a phenomenal crowd. So, I think we come out and we get a runaway victory. I do. I really do. I think it may take an inning or two to figure out the ace there for the Bulldogs, but it's going to be just a matter of time. And I think we're going to open up a lot of the offense on the Bulldogs today. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But Ron, heard it was raining men in Nebraska. I like it. That was Sagi. She was over there pouting. Yeah, she was. The Tech with a long fly out, but they still have runners at first and second. Yeah, so rough start here for Florida Gators. Looks like Tech's going to take game 1. So for game 2, I mean, Tech hit up on Florida's ace. I mean, Florida don't have nobody else. Rothrock was it, y'all. Like, that's all they had. So I really don't know who Florida would start tomorrow for game 2. And at this point, Florida's had 3 or 4 pitchers out there, so you're showing Tech everything you have. So I don't see. I mean, tomorrow could be worse. I would think tomorrow, if Tech holds on here, Tech's probably going to blow out and run rule Florida. That's what I would think. Weather delay there in Arkansas. So the weather is playing a big factor so far in these games. So Arkansas delayed, Nebraska game got delayed or got suspended. So hopefully there's no weather issues. I don't know what the weather there is in Norman, but hopefully we don't have any issues there getting these games in this weekend. So rainy there in mid-Tennessee. So yeah, I mean, Keegan has to start, right? Like, who else is Florida going to go with? But unless Florida has a miracle bottom of the 6th, 7th inning, I mean, this is setting up for a complete disaster tomorrow for Florida. It's going to be a run roll. Because I don't know what trick or secret he would have up in his back pocket, the coach there for Florida. So shouldn't be much rain in Norman. Okay. Yeah, hopefully it can be cloudy. It can rain a little bit, but let's not have any crazy lightning or anything crazy happening there. So, but while we're waiting here, I mean, Texas control here. I think Tennessee's going to finish it off. I think Tennessee will knock out Georgia tonight. What do y'all think about the other regionals? You have, of course, Nebraska, Oklahoma State. You have Bama, LSU. Of course, you have UCLA taking on UCF. And that little T-ball field that they play out there in UCLA, they're going to hit about 20 more home runs. And I think that's going to be nothing but run rules there against UCF. That's going to be boring. Nobody wants to watch that garbage out there in LA. What are the other ones we have? You got Arkansas, Duke. So far that's a good one. So we'll see what comes out of that. Oh, and then you have Arizona State and Texas. Texas is obviously the favorite, y'all, playing there in Austin. But man, Arizona State's sneaky, y'all. It would not surprise me at all if Arizona State takes out Texas. That would not surprise me at all. I could definitely see that happening. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes down there in Austin this weekend. Yeah, Ron. All I'm saying is that they're playing UCF. Of course, UCF knocked off Florida State. So, yeah, I think UCLA is going to hit 20 more home runs this weekend and blow out UCF in 2 games, and it'll be in run roll fashion. So, Texas Tech able to get 1 more run. So now Tech up 8-4, going to the bottom of the 6th. So, but we're just a few minutes away here from the OU game. We'll see where they direct us to. I would think ESPN News, but just waiting to see what they say so we can get that going. Oh, Bob, I think so too. Arizona State's dangerous. They knocked off Tech there in the Big 12 championship. You know, they go in there to where were they at? What region were they in? They were in the A&M. Now, of course, A&M threw up on themselves too, but I mean, Arizona State ended up run rolling A&M. So yeah, Arizona State, they have agreed, Bob. They have a really, really good chance. They're a sneaky team. You know, we saw them in game first, the first game of the season. We went out there to Tempe and played Arizona State. So it took a Kendall Wells late home run to get that win in that one. But yeah, the Sun Devils are good. Yeah, Saggy, right? Yeah, took that Kendall Wells late home run. Ron, I like it. NCAA issues another warning. No rain today or else. Right? Right. But thank you guys so much for being here on Memorial Weekend. So to all of those that have served our country and have, moved on to heaven, out to a better place, just remember them in your thoughts and in your prayers this weekend. And their families. It's a lot of folks, are going to be at the lake, barbecues, partying, having a good time. And but also just remember those that are, missing their loved ones, just due to service to our country. So just please keep that in thought this weekend as you guys are enjoying your Memorial Weekend. So Rez said it's on ESPN News. So all right, let's get that party started. All right, y'all. So we're going to be here on ESPNU for a while. Then we'll get moved back to ESPNU since or ESPN2 since Arkansas is in a weather delay. So Mississippi State coming in this season, their team ERA is 2.1, seventh in the country. Opponents' batting average is only 178, fourth in the country. So, yeah, our bats, we got to be smart, got to be patient. Great crowd there, man. It would be so awesome to be there right now. It's an overcast day there in Norman. Beautiful weather. Looks amazing. Yeah. Love's Field is packed, y'all. So it's going to be a great day for Sooner Nation. Ron, and you know they are. You know they are. But beautiful day there in Norman, Oklahoma. So packed house, fans are ready to go. The energy there should be electric. So the offense from Mississippi State has a lot to be desired. I think it may take an inning, maybe two, for the hitters to get the pitcher figured out. But I think it's just a matter of time. So I could easily see it being a 0-0 game going to the third. I could definitely see that against Mississippi State. So. JJ, what's going on? He said Florida hit a home run. So Florida's making a game of it. So it went from, what was it, 1-0 there for the longest time, then 3-1, and then Tech had it 7-1, and I thought, man, this is going to be a run roll, but at least Florida's putting up a fight. So maybe Florida comes back and they have a crazy comeback. I mean, we saw what in the world Tech did last week, down to their last out, down 8-0, and you find a way. Talk about a miracle to come back in that one. So anything's possible. If we haven't learned anything at all this postseason, it's, hey, the game is not over until you get that last out, regardless of score. So Molly going with the start here. I thought it might be Audrey, y'all, but I get it. I get it. Go with your two, and then you always have your ace tomorrow if something goes wrong today. So I like that move by Patty. They're bringing in Kennedy. I bet. And then Kennedy's going to start tomorrow for Tech. I heard that's what the coach was saying there for Texas Tech earlier in that game. All right, so here we go. Molly in game one. First pitch. And it's a strike right down the middle. Beautiful. OU in the crimson pants and the white jersey. Mississippi State in that all maroon uniform they have. Deborah, welcome in. Good afternoon. Glad you could join us. And Mississippi State, they get a leadoff single. Just a little blue pop fly that goes in no man's land out there in shallow right field. So let's see if we can't turn to there you go, strike one. Let's go, Molly. Trust your defense. Just do your job. Yeah, 0-2 went for the bunt, couldn't pull back in time. So 0-2 count here for Miley. Mississippi State with 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the first. It's going to be a grinder pass, Miley. Come on. Did it get it? Yeah, they didn't get it in time. That was really close at first base, but man, talk about. So it's just a little. It's just a roller back to Miley. It goes off her glove. It goes out to Alana at second. She tries to get it over to first in time, but can't get it done. So that there, like that's just tough luck. Like that wasn't a good hit by no means at all. But man, the Bulldogs here with a little bit of luck, a little bloop hit out there to shallow right field, and now a little slow grounder off of her glove. Ouch. So like Molly's not throwing bad, but golly, a lot of luck here for the Bulldogs here in the top of the first inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. A strikeout here would be huge. Rez, I agree with that. Yeah, if she would have let it go, let Alana get it. Yeah. Strike two. There we go. Nice pitch there, a little on the outside. So 1-2 count. So a strikeout here would be huge, y'all. Bulldogs have runners on first and second. No outs here. Top of the first. No score. Game one of the Supers here in Norman. A little out of the zone, so 2-2 count here. JJ says, do you know why you got the early games, but Texas got the night games? Oh, of course, because they want to put those two teams in prime time. Yeah, West Coast, the home run stuff with Megan Grant and Woolery. Man, you know what? If it's going to be a fly ball, is there room to catch it? Oh, good catch out there by Abby Dayton. Oh, that's a pick out there in left field. So that was a great play. Caught in foul territory, right up there against the wall. So 1 out now for Miley and the Sooners. Good catch. So 1 down now. Oh, Deborah, no, I think we're good. I think it was just a lot of luck. They had that little bloop hit out to right shallow field, and then that grounder goes off of Miley's glove. So there we go. There's one. There we go. Double play. Inning over. There we go. Look at that. There we go. There we go. I like it. Hard hit ball to Sid Barker over at third. She touches the bag over to first. Double play. So even after a little luck for the Bulldogs, not able to get anything from it. So going to the bottom of the first. No score here in Norman. Bob, oh yeah, Alyssa Parker makes that play. I think Audrey makes that play that was hit back to Miley. Agreed. Yeah, Miley is definitely not our best defensive pitcher, for sure. Sagi agreed. I think Miley, there was really no good solid contact. Maybe that last ground ball to sit over there at third, but yeah, Miley's gonna she's gonna settle down and get locked in. So here's the thing though, can the offense quickly get on the board against Mississippi State? That's definitely their strong point. They have really good pitchers, 2 to 3 really good pitchers. So how fast can the OU bats get to the ace for Mississippi State? But good start for the defense. Good start there for Miley. So been a minute, y'all, since we turned to double play. You know what I mean? It's been a long time. Been a minute. Let me change. All right, so we got that. Bill, welcome in. Glad to see you. Brian, how are you? Welcome in. Glad to see you. Brian, I don't think so. I think Patty's thinking of, hey, if something goes wrong and if some way Mississippi State beats us today, that she has Audrey ready to go for tomorrow. And then she's thinking, hey, if I can use Miley and we get the job done here in game one, then I have Audrey ready to go in game two to put the nail in the coffin. So let's go, Kai. Get things started. Kai takes strike one. Yeah, Faircloth here. She's good. She has a really good off speed. So how quick can the hitters for Oklahoma adjust to her off speed that she has? Oh, hard grounder. There we go. There we go. Even if she had, so a bouncer goes off the glove at second base. But even if she had fielded that with Kai's speed, I don't think she was going to make that throw anyway. So Kai here with a leadoff hit. I like it. Good start here for the Sooners. Man, Kai is so fast, y'all. Holy cow. Brian, it could be. A lefty-righty thing could be. Could be. Ella takes ball one. Doug, I don't know why Abby's not, unless, I don't know. That's a good question with what's going on with Sparkplug. I'm sure we're going to see her at some point, but yeah. Yeah, Bill. So that game so far, I mean, of course, they're in a weather delay, but that game was going back and forth. So that Arkansas Duke, I really felt like Arkansas was going to have their way with Duke. I didn't think it'd really be a great series, but maybe wrong on that. That could be a nail biter, it looks like. So we'll see how they come out after the weather delay. But a 2-1 count here for Ella Parker. Bottom of the first, no score here in Norman between Oklahoma and Mississippi State. A ball gets past the catcher to the backstop there, so Kai easily over to second. So the Sooners now with a runner in scoring position, no outs. We'll see if OU can't jump on the Bulldogs here early. There you go, ball four. So far, a lot of good plate discipline, patience. I like this. Here in these first at bats, let these hitters see a lot of her pitches, see what she's trying to bring, how she's trying to attack him. So I like the patience so far. So here comes Kendall Wells, y'all. First and second, no outs. What do you do? So if I'm Mississippi State here, like you can't walk Kendall Wells. You can't do it. You're gonna have to pitch to her. But then at the same time, as we've seen, Kendall in her head has been chasing that whole home run crap is in her head. So what we saw last week in the regional was Kendall was swinging at everything, and it ended up being a mile high pop fly. So I really, really hope that they've talked to Kendall this week, and it's just like, hey, if the home run happens, great, but let's make some good solid contact. So let's see what Kendall Wells does here. She takes ball one outside. Here we go. 1-1 count. There's that off speed. Are you serious? Florida just tied that game? Holy cow, y'all. Wow. Oh, there we go. See, Kendall Wells with the head out, just a grounder out to left field. There you go. Kendall, there you go. That's all you got to do, Kendall Wells. That's it. Don't worry about the home run. It's going to happen when it happens. That's a good at bat there for Kendall Wells, y'all. I'm really excited to see that from her. Chief, what's going on? Glad to see you in here, sir. That is crazy that Florida tied Tech, y'all. Tech was up 7-1. So it's almost like what happened in Lubbock just reversed when Ole Miss had that 8-0 lead, and here comes Tech flying back, and they come back to win. And wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I like that. Kendall was patient, didn't hit a home run, and hey, just make contact. Let's at least try to advance the runners, and that's what she did. She got a hit, just a grounder out to left field. So, man, what do you do here? Bases loaded, no outs, first inning. Mississippi State now already has other pitchers out there getting ready to start warming up, and this is their ace. This is Faircloth. This is their ace. So. Yeah, so look at that. 10 pitches into the game, and we already have bases loaded and no outs. So this could quickly get out of hand with one swing. So Gabby Garcia, let's go. Let's go, Gabby. Stiff, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Glad to see you in here, sir. Gabby, a home run would be great, but let's just get some good contact, a sac fly. But whenever this first inning is over, we can't leave a lot of runners in scoring position. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Got to take advantage here in the postseason. So, Reg, yeah, this is setting up to be a massive. What the heck? Wow, the ball slips out of the pitcher's hands. That was weird. Yeah, that was going to be a changeup, but it goes off of her leg and bounces it rolls towards the catcher. That was weird. So a 2-0 count here for Gabby. Be smart, Gabby. Be patient. 3-0. So a lot of patience here. Hey, we will gladly take a bases loaded walk. We'll take the free passes. You know what I mean? So be smart. If it's not there, do not. I mean, I'm not taking nothing. You're taking. There we go. Strike one. Even on this next pitch, though, y'all, it better be good. It better be a good pitch. Oh, Slaggy, yeah, absolutely. All the pressure right now is on Mississippi State. Ah! They turned two. That was horrible for Oklahoma. It was a hard hit ball down to, so she's safe. No, yeah, she's out. So they called her out. Gabby, of course, not the fastest. So this is horrible for Oklahoma. Just a hard hit ball down to first. They go for the forced play at home. And I thought Gabby was going to make it. No, she's out. Gabby is out at first. So a double play. So Oklahoma, here comes Bella Emmerling. But, man, what a massive defensive play there for the Bulldogs. Holy cow, y'all. Just like that, we go from bases loaded, no outs, to runners at second and third and 2 outs. Oh, man. So Bella Emmerling, come on now. We can't have bases loaded, no outs, and not get anything from it. Oh, man. Ball 3. So Bella, be smart. We will take a walk here. Also, you want to see this pitcher get her pitch count up too, and see a lot of these pitches that she's trying to do. So there we go, ball 4. Bella walked in 4 straight pitches. So again, bases loaded. We have 2 outs. We've done a lot of damage now, y'all, with 2 outs in the inning. So what can we do here? But come on, pick. Just find a way to pass the bat here, get a couple of runs, get you a hit. Pick takes ball 1 low. Slaggy, right? Yeah. Are we going to see? Yeah. Pick takes strike 1. So 1-1 count here for Pick. Bases loaded for Oklahoma. 2 outs. No score here in bottom of the first. Come on, Cassidy. Oh, that was close. Little high, so ball 2. Mississippi State, of course, they have a couple girls over there warming up. Ball 3. So 3-1 count here. So, hey, we will gladly take a bases loaded walk. So, Pick, you got to show some discipline here if it's not what you're looking for. Strike 2. Come on, Pick. So Bill just hit a homer by Tech, huh? Wow. Pick strikes out. That is horrible. That is horrible for Oklahoma. Y'all, we go from bases loaded, no outs, and we get nothing. Nothing. Not a sac fly, nothing. Gabby hits the hard hit ball down to first. You get the force play at home, but with Gabby not being the fastest, it causes a double play. Bella gets a walk, and then Pick strikes out. So, wow. We had an opportunity there in the first, y'all, to blow the door wide open and put all the pressure on Mississippi State, and we're not able to answer. Wow. Wow, y'all, that is crazy. I mean, so if you're Mississippi State, like, you're thanking God for that miracle there. And that's going to give confidence for the Mississippi State pitcher that, hey, if I get in a jam, it's okay because, oh, he's not able to make me pay for it. So until that happens, I mean, that's a big boost for her confidence for Faircloth, I think, that pitcher there from Mississippi State. Wow. You know, Patty is not happy at all about how that played out, or is JT. There is no reason why we should not have got at least 1 or 2 runs there. Man. Yeah, Chief, Pick had been doing really, really well. Doing really, really well. He thought she was coming back into what we've always seen, in the previous years, but right there, just, she looks silly. Looks silly on that full count. So, but I mean, the batters did get to see a lot of pitches. They know how they're trying to attack the hitters for Oklahoma. So we'll see. Tech is now up 10-8. They're in the 7th inning. So we'll see how that ends up playing out. But holy cow, crazy game there in Gainesville. Yeah, really surprised about Abby not being there. Yeah, Bob, great point there. CJ would be already taking some medication. He would have been, yeah. He would have been losing his mind, y'all. So hopefully we'll see CJ here soon. But oh man, very, very frustrating there in the first. So here we are, top of the 2nd inning, no score here in Norman. Miley Wacheno in the circle for Oklahoma. Let's see if we can get a quiet inning and get back to work there and then on the offensive side. A grounder out to Gabby, over to first, out number 1. So good start here in the 2nd for Miley in the defense. Chief, exactly. Yeah, there was no excuse why we shouldn't have got, golly, at least 2, 3 at worst. At worst. So that's crazy. We had bases loaded, no outs. You had the double play with Gabby, and then a strikeout after having bases loaded again with Pick. So hopefully proper adjustments are made. They've got to see how they're going to be attacked at the plate. So hopefully the proper adjustments are made when they come back around here in the 2nd inning and coming around to bat for the 2nd time, and we can get some runs on the scoreboard. 0-2 count here. So quickly, Miley looks good, y'all. 0-2 count here. So definitely like what I'm seeing from the OU pitching so far. Wesley, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Kai hitting 444. Yeah, there's no reason why OU couldn't be on another run for a 3-peat, 4-peat. Absolutely. The talent we have, the talent coming in, it's incredible. It's incredible what OU is doing. So 2-2 count here. Top of the second inning, no score here between Oklahoma and Mississippi State. Yes, like Molly's attacking. It's going to be a hit that gets past. This may be challenged. It's currently a double. They're going to say it's fair. I don't know. Let's see a replay of this. I don't know about that. Crowd does not like it, saying it was a horrible call. Thing is, though, you can't challenge fair foul. That's the problem. The home umpire immediately said it was fair. So they're going to go oh, okay, so they are. So they are going to challenge it. See, I thought you couldn't challenge the whole fair foul. But they're going to go to a review here. So let's see. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Fair or foul? It was on the line, but it goes, that's foul. That's a foul ball. And how did that third baseman, the lady over there at third, the umpire, how do you not see that immediately? It may have started out fair, but it goes off foul when it goes past the base. That's foul ball. This should go OU's way. We should win this challenge. It's no double. She's going back to home. Yeah, that was foul ball. Yeah, Bill, Arkansas game delayed with all the weather there in Fayetteville. So, yeah, that's not fair. That home plate umpire, what a clown. What are you doing? It started out fair, but then it goes way foul after it gets back over there by third base. So, this should go in OU's favor, but you never know. What? How is that? That's a foul ball. That is bullshit. What are these people doing? How in the hell is that a foul ball? I mean, a fair ball. That is not fair. It went way left of the base. That is a horrible call. These umpires, I don't know who's doing the reviews, but we got clown shows everywhere. That is a horrible call. You got to be kidding me. That is ridiculous. Carter, I don't know. Miley's the 2. I thought they would go with Audrey. I think Patty was thinking, hey, and Jim were thinking, hey, let's go with Molly. She's looking good as of late. Let's make sure we have Audrey ready to go for game 2. So that was a good pitch. So this umpire here behind the plate, he doesn't know what fair foul is, and his strike zone, I don't know. That's a horrible call. Golly, that is horrible. So a 1-2 count here, 1 out for Oklahoma, top of the second inning. Bulldogs have a runner at second because the umpires and the reviewing crew don't have any idea what they're doing. So a 2-2 count here. No score. See if Molly can get out of this. Yeah, wrong. Gabby's been hurt all year long. She's been battling. I think it's a sore knee. So yeah, Gabby's been playing through this pain for a long time. So props to her, playing through the pain, trying to be there for her team. So 10-8 there in Florida, bottom of the seventh. We'll see if Florida has some miracle comeback in them. Full count here for Miley. Another foul ball. Strikeout here would be huge, y'all. Let's go, Molly. You got this. So like I said, Florida got the leadoff batter on. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what to get us and have a miracle comeback. Oh, it's a strike. Sit down. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful strike low on the outside. Beautiful. Froze that hitter. So there we go. 2 outs now. That was a beautiful pitch there by Miley. Pretty. Yeah, we needed that big time. So 2 outs now. Let's get this last out and get back in the dugout, y'all. Swing and a miss. Made her look silly on that changeup. That was beautiful. Florida's down to their last out. Okay, a grounder out to Miley. What? It was a bad throw. It pulled. Come on, Miley. Bella comes off first base because it was a bad throw and the runner's safe. She didn't get her foot back. Come on, Miley. Make a good throw. What are we doing? It's not. Miley throws it in the ground, and I thought Bella kept her foot on the bag, but she didn't. So runners now at the corners for the Bulldogs. 2 outs. But come on, Miley, you got to be better. Take your time. Make a good throw. You think she got her foot back, but we can't challenge. I mean, we can challenge it, but I wouldn't because, I mean, we see how it's – I feel like the last few times that Patty's tried to make what you would think would be an obvious challenge, it didn't go our way. So – but at the end of the day on that, y'all, Molly just has to take one breath and make a better throw. Horrible. Tech won. So Texas Tech goes down there to Gainesville to get game 1. 18 runs scored, so a lot of offense. Nigel will get the start there for Tech tomorrow as Caitlin Terry started today for the Red Raiders in the circle. So Tech's in good shape to find themselves in a World Series if they can take care of business there tomorrow. But here, man, the umpires and their stupid call. But now here, Miley, that's all on Miley. Like that can't happen, Miley. What are we doing? So hopefully this isn't gonna cost us. But let's see what happens here, y'all. The 9-hole here from Mississippi State. That was a good pitch. Now all of a sudden, this umpire, he's very inconsistent. He's not consistent with his calls. That's not good. Ball 2, high in the zone. Let's go, Miley. How's that not a strike, dude? 3-0 count. Dude, this umpire behind the plate, he's becoming a massive clown really quick. We saw it with the fair foul, and now all of a sudden he's not. You gotta be kidding me. Is that a strike, Blue? Holy cow, he called a strike. The crowd claps for the umpire because he knows how to call a damn strike. Look at that. Mississippi State's looking to get a walk. They're not trying to swing at this. This is the 9-hole. She's just praying for a walk. So attack here, Miley. She ain't swinging the bat. Ball 4, horrible pitch. Yeah, she was not going to ever swing the bat, y'all. She's praying for a walk. So the Bulldogs now back to the top of the order. Not a good start for Oklahoma. We had bases loaded there on top of the first. Can't get any runs from it. And now the umpires aren't helping, but then we're not helping ourselves either with defensive errors. So, again, still no score, so we can still get out of this. How is that not a strike? I don't know what this umpire wants, man. What in the hell does this umpire want? What a damn clown. Yeah, Molly, that's a good pitch. This umpire is a clown. I don't know what to tell you, sweetheart. This guy is a fucking clown. That is ridiculous. This guy is a clown. Definitely has to be one of the SEC umpires because that's what he's looking like. We saw the clowns all year behind the plate and in the field during SEC play, so this is ridiculous. Ball 2. So these batters are going to just sit here and take pitches. They have no reason to even swing. Umpire's not going to call anything a strike, so why? Is that a strike? Oh, my God, he called a strike. Jesus. That was the exact same pitch we saw like 2 pitches ago. Chief, we'll see. Yeah, if he's going to be consistently horrible, okay. But yeah, like you said, he better do it for both sides. That's a strike. Okay, this should be a strikeout already, but 2-2. And as we see, Mississippi State, they're not swinging the bat. They're just praying to get walked. They're not attacking at all. Let's see if I can find a way to get a big strikeout here, y'all. She's showing the bunt. She ain't bunting here. There's no way. Caught out there by Pick in left field, so we get out of it. But, God, what a horrible inning. Horrible. Y'all, we got lucky. Didn't get help from the umpires on that fair foul, but then Molly, you got to make the basic throw, girl. From pitcher to first, take your time. You can't throw it in the dirt like that. So hopefully we've seen Miley have like one inning where she just kind of loses focus and, with what she's trying to accomplish. Hopefully that was that inning right there. She comes back out in the third. Hopefully we have a lead at that point, but she'll come back out. She's kind of refocused. She's settled down. She knows obviously now what the umpire is looking for, which is, a strike zone of about 2 inches by 2 inches. If it's not there, he's not going to call it. So, but like Chief said, if he's going to be bad, then, call it both ways. So we'll see. But, yeah, it's very frustrating just with how the game started. Bases loaded. no outs, and we couldn't even get one across. So hopefully Oklahoma here, we've kind of just hit the reset button. We know how they're trying to attack us. So no reason why we can't come out here now and get back to playing OU softball. So like it could be. Yeah, I didn't hear why Abby would be out. So we'll see. We'll see. It is, yeah. Usually it's Lexi McDaniel's role. Ron, I don't know. It's kind of what we're all kind of wondering. I mean, Pick's okay out there in left field. Does she have the speed of Abby Dayton or Kai Miner or Tia Malloy or no? But she's pretty solid. So why Abby's not out there? I don't know. Who knows? It could be something behind the scenes. You just never know. But hopefully we see Sparkplug here pretty soon. Yeah, so I don't know why. While Oklahoma has won 18 straight super regional games, they haven't lost a super regional game since 2015, and they've won 31 straight games at home. That's crazy. Great crowd there in Norman. Beautiful day there weather-wise. We're seeing a lot of weather issues. Arkansas and Duke, they're still in a weather issue. We saw last night Nebraska, Oklahoma State get suspended. So their game one is, I think, at 4 or 5 o'clock today. So we'll see how that goes. But here we go. Here's Lexi McDaniel, and she's going to hit one. Oh, I thought it was going to be a home run, but caught at the warning track out there in right center. Oh, man, that was a good hack right there. Good swing. Just not enough. So out number one there for Lexi McDaniel. Slaggy, agreed. Yeah, they're both good outfielders. So Alana here at the plate, bottom of the second, 1 out, no score. Let me change the scoreboard real quick. Alana takes ball 2 way up high. So if they want to give us some free passes, we will take free passes, y'all. We don't mind taking presents here. There we go. 3-0 up high, not even close. So let's show patience and discipline here, Alana. Strike one. Lana takes strike 2, so we go from 3-0 to 3-2. Come on, Alana. Strike 3, caught looking. Yep, that was a good pitch. Alana can't froze her. That was a good pitch. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. That was a good pitch. That's her money pitch, y'all, right there. That's the pitch that they're going to have to adjust to, is that changeup right there. Here's Sid Barker. We'll see if Sid can't get us going here in the second. Strike 1. So the umpire here is inconsistent. So 1-1 count here. 1-1 count, no score, bottom of the second, 2 outs. So 2-1 count here for the Sinners. Trying to get something going here in the second inning. Ball 3. So 3-1 count here. So Sid, you got to be smart. It's going to be a grounder out to short for out number 3. So Oklahoma does absolutely nothing. Very, very quiet there in the second. So we go to the third inning, y'all, with no score. Now, I thought coming into this game, was it going to surprise me that that there was no score in the third? No. But I also didn't see us having bases loaded, no outs, and having all the opportunity and not doing anything. So that's what's frustrating. But overall, am I surprised by no score in the third? No, I'm not. I'm not. Doesn't surprise me. Mississippi State has really good pitching. But for Oklahoma, y'all, we got to take advantage of the opportunities, and we're just not doing that, not doing it. So we'll see. We'll come out to the bottom of the third, and we're back to the top of the order with Kai. We'll see if we can't get something going there in the third. And hopefully, Molly had a rough inning there in the second. Hopefully she's kind of regrouped, settled back down, and she can go out here and do what they just did to us. Let's get 3 outs in about 10, 12 pitches and get back in the dugout. So Rez, the only thing that I know is, of course, we lost Nellie Mack to the ACL. Sid is phenomenal at third defensively. That's the only reason that you still see her. That's it. It's definitely not because of her hitting. She's a liability when it comes to hitting for sure. But in Patty's mind, she's the best option defensively to play third. I mean, so Patty sees him day in, day out at practice. So, but yeah, definitely her. Like we've seen, here as of late. I'm sure eventually, if Sid stays quiet later in the game, we're going to see a pinch hitter for Sid Barker. So, how many pitches did Miley throw? She's at 37. She only threw I think 12 or 13 pitches in the first, so about 25 pitches. So 37 now, but yeah, she about 25 there in the second. Oh yeah. Looks like we're definitely going to see some low scoring games. Jesus, man, these umpires, clown show. Come on, Molly, you got this. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Patty is 8-0 over Samantha Ricketts. Of course, she was a former assistant of Patty. So part of Patty's coaching tree, strike 2. So throw that pitch again. Little high inside. Wouldn't mind seeing a strikeout here to start the top of the third. There we go, swinging and miss. There you go, Molly. There you go, Molly. Great pitching. Got her to swing there and look silly. So 1 out now here for Oklahoma in the third. Folder on the changeup. That was pretty. Joe, yeah, former players too. Absolutely. Yeah, we have former Sooners all over the country, y'all. just amazing what Patty's built, and it's why she's the GOAT. Her tree is insane compared to everybody else. It's hard not to find a former Sooner somehow, some way across college softball. It's hard not to find some kind of connection back to Oklahoma. So 1-1 count. Ball 2. So 2-1 count here for Molly with Cheney on top of the third. No score. 1 out. We've had some excitement. Both teams have had, runners in scoring position, but neither team able to capitalize and get anybody across home plate yet. So hard hit ball gets past Gabby at short. Man, that ball. That was a hard hit ball, but I feel like that's a play usually Gabby makes, y'all. But hard hit ball gets past Gabby. Or it gets past Gabby. Yeah, you can tell Gabby's not 100%, y'all. So if you don't know, she's been playing through a knee injury majority of the season now. So hopefully she's able to. It doesn't get worse, but she's able to still play because she's such a valuable part of this defense and offense. How is that not a strike? Holy! How is that not a strike? What else does he want? Okay, Chief. We talked about him being consistent. He is not. You have no idea what this clown is going to call behind the plate. That is a damn strike. I don't know what we're doing. Oh my God. I have no idea what this umpire wants for a strike. I don't anymore, y'all. What the hell does he want? A good umpire always, they're quiet. There's no reason to talk about them. But man, this year, the umpires go out of their way to make sure that we talk about them and how crappy they are. And postseason's not any different. This is ridiculous. 3-0 count. Jen Rusher coming out to talk to Molly, but man, what a clown there behind the plate, y'all. Absolutely, we need the ABS system. Absolutely. I'm all for it because this is ridiculous. I get every umpire has, their own strike zone. Some like it, some like a little bit wider, a little bit higher, a little bit lower, and that's fine. But when it's right down the middle, a strike's a strike, no matter what your strike zone is. Like some of these pitches got to be called strikes, y'all. I don't care how you what your strike zone is, but it can't be this big. It unbelievable. So a good long meeting out here with Patty and Jen. There's a lot of frustration with the fans. You can see it in the coaches with this umpire. He's out here trying to get his couple hours of fame, but it's for the wrong reasons. I can tell you that. Fucking clown. He's ridiculous, y'all. What a clown. Yeah, we definitely need ABS for sure. So 3-0 count here. Let's see what Molly does. 1 out, 1 on, no score. Foul ball. So Molly now already at 49 pitches. The Arkansas game still in a weather delay. Duke is up in that one 3-2 in the second. They've been in a delay now for about an hour. That has to be a strike. Yeah, strike 2. See if Molly can't get another strikeout here. She has a couple on the day already, so. Yeah, I saw that Katie's over there in the bullpen warming up. Foul ball. Let's go, Miley. Oh, strike 3. How's that not a strike? Oh, my God. How is that not a strike? This guy is ridiculous. How is that not, Molly? That's not you. That was a great pitch. That is ridiculous. You got to be kidding me. Maybe we can get a double play here. I don't know. Wow. Foul ball for strike one. Slaggy agreed. Agreed. You have no idea what this guy's going to call. What we think would be an obvious strike. Kendall taking a second. Takes one off the hand for a second. Patty coming out to talk to her. Kendall's left hand. Yeah, she took the foul ball off the hand. You know that hurts. We know Kendall's tough, but yeah, you know that hurts. Ouch. All right, so Kendall is ready to go. Ouch. I know that one hurt. So if you're just tuning in, there's been a lot of excitement. You see the score is 0-0, but both teams not able to capitalize on some opportunities. The umpires have been a complete clown show the whole time. But Miley here, Mississippi State with runners on first and second, one out. Now it's 0-2. So looking for a big strikeout here. Can we turn another double play? We saw a double play to end the first inning. Can we get it here in the third? Another foul ball. Goes out to the left field, off the net. So still a 0-2 count here. Let's go, Miley. Keep throwing, trust your defense. Low. The crowd, y'all. The crowd's in full effect. Great crowd there. Lots of energy. Love the energy from the crowd. They are locked in postseason form. That's just, ooh, God, that's a good pitch. That is, oh my, that is a great outside pitch over the corner. Molly is showing her frustration, and I get it. At this point, it would be hard not to show your frustration. You know what I mean? Like, you got to be kidding me. We should have had strikeouts on the last two Mississippi State batters. Oh my God, he caught a strikeout, y'all. Like y'all have said, we don't know what the heck he's going to call. We don't know. We have no idea what this umpire is ever going to call. Yeah, if I'm Mississippi State, I get it. Nobody knows what in the world this guy is going to call behind the plate. So, yeah. Unbelievable. So 2 outs now here for Oklahoma. Hard hit ground ball, but it goes foul territory. Passes it over there at third. Yeah, so the crowd's saying, "Harry, you sure that's not foul?" Because in the second inning, I believe, it was a horrible call. It was obvious foul down the third baseline, and the umpire called it, the home plate umpire called it fair. They went to review. It was a foul ball, but they still called it fair. So that's why you hear the crowd giving the umpires a hard time. That's a strike, right? Okay, yeah, that has to be a strike. But he just called it a ball a second ago, so 0-2 count here. So let's see if Miley can attack here. Get the third out. Let's go, Miley. You got this. Oh, and it hit her. Come on, Miley. Thought it may have went off the knob of the bat, but it's a hit by pitch. Miley, you have an 0-2 count, and you hit her. Show a close-up of that. Yep, it goes off her wrist. It knocks off her. Molly there with a massive mistake. Massive mistake. It loads the bases for the Bulldogs now. That is horrible, y'all. You can't have an 0-2 count and then you hit the batter with 2 outs. So bases loaded now again for the Bulldogs. 2 outs. Oklahoma able to get out of it in the last inning, but gotta be kidding me. Even if we get out of this inning and it stays 0-0, y'all, and hopefully it does, Miley's not coming back out for the 4th inning. I'm done. I'm done with Miley. Done with it. Take her out. No matter what happens here. Don't care. Going to the top of the 4th. Miley's done. Not liking what I'm seeing here from her. Pitch count already at 64. So now also they showed the dugout over there, or the bullpen. They were showing KD warming up. I'm like, oh no, don't bring out KD. But yeah, I think Miley needs to shut it down after this 3rd inning. It goes, there it is. Mistakes. Again, if Miley would just let them make the play, let the defense make the damn play. She puts her glove out, and it ricochets off her glove. It goes to Gabby, and Gabby has no time to throw it anywhere. So the Bulldogs now up 1-0. Miley's getting in her own way. That is twice now. A ball ricochets off of her damn glove, and then you hit a batter with 0-2 count. So, yeah, Miley does not need to come back out in the 4th inning, y'all. This is ridiculous. Molly is hurting her own defense. Like, just throw the pitch and stand there. Unless it's a ground ball to you, don't put your damn glove down. Let your defense work. She's trying to do too much, y'all. God. Grounder out to Gabby, but Molly's ass needs to go to the bench. Don't come back out for the 4th. You're done. This is ridiculous. I don't care if OU comes out here and they end up getting the lead. No, Miley's done. Seen enough of her today. Second, it could have been way worse. But Miley just can't get out of her own way. Way too many mistakes today by Miley. Now, the umpire is not helping. I get it. It shouldn't have even got to that point with the strikeouts. That should have been called. But also, man, just unless it's a grounder, man, just let the defense do their job. Just pitch. Man, that's frustrating. But yeah, definitely could have been worse. All right, so the game is being moved. Looks like back to ESPN2. Let's see. Yeah, so the game's back on ESPN2, y'all, if y'all need to switch your television or change anything. So Bill agreed. We had a massive opportunity in first. Bases loaded, no outs. And we couldn't do anything with it. And then again, we had bases loaded again with 2 outs, and Cassidy strikes out. And then here in the last inning, we were – if you went to go to the bathroom and you came back, the inning was already over for the OU offense there in the 3rd or in the 2nd. So Yeah, Oklahoma, they better wake up offensively. Something we got to get going. Got to get going, y'all. So going to the bottom of the first, Mississippi State up 1-0. The good thing here, though, is the great thing here. If we're back to the top of the order. So Kai Miner coming up to bat. Kai got a hit like Kai always does. So top of the order. Let's see if we can't get something going here. Chief, yeah, we're not playing well at all. At all. Here in the postseason, whenever we didn't take advantage of that first inning opportunity, that's going to cost you in postseason. Like, these teams are too good. They're here for a reason. So if we do not take the most of our opportunities, this right here is what's going to happen. So now, guys, we have a long way to go. We're only in it there. Like, we have a long way to go, a lot to play, but it goes foul. Man, I thought that might be a home run there for a second down the right field line, but goes foul here for Kai Miner. So 1-1 here for Kai. Bottom of the third inning, Mississippi State up 1-0, no outs, nobody on for Oklahoma. OU now back at the top of the order with Kai Miner. So let's see if we can get some damage done here. Ball 2 up high. Yeah, Kai is just unbelievable. Defensively, offensively, her speed. Yeah. See if Kai can get something going here for the Sooners in the third. 3-1. So I do like that. The umpire is calling crappy for both sides. So Chief, he's being consistent. So at least we have that. Kai takes ball 4. We'll take it. Man, at this point, we'll take anything. Get some base runners and see if we can't make them pay for their free passes. I like Nelly Mack over there trying to get the dugout going for Oklahoma. I like it. Let's go, Ella Parker. Yeah, the crowd's tiring. Yeah, the crowd's amazing. Bill thinks it's on the coaches. Yeah, I love the energy from the crowd. Nelly Mack's trying there in the dugout. But can we make them pay at the plate? Can we get these ladies home? 2-0 count here for Ella Parker. So a 3-0 count here for Ella Parker. Hey, we will gladly take back-to-back walks. Absolutely. So Ella, you're taking here. We've got to get some base runners. Strike 1. It was going to be a hit and run, but Ella fouls it off. So Ella Parker now with a full count. Kai Miner over there at first base, no outs. OU down 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. Another foul ball. Yes, like it was ball 4, but another foul ball. This is a good at bat for Ella Parker. Good battle here. Come on, Ella. It's going to be a mile high foul ball out to center, left center, caught. So out number 1. Here comes Kendall Wells with 1 on and 1 out. See what Mississippi State decides to do here. Do they just want to walk Kendall Wells and bring up Gabby, who, had a great opportunity and couldn't get it done? There it is. 38, baby. 38, home run by Kendall Wells out of the park. There we go. Just like that, OU up 2-1. That was a no-brainer. Left the ballpark. There you go, Kendall. Like what I see from Kendall, because you saw her in her first at bat. We were all saying, hey, quit swinging for the fences. That's going to happen when it happens. And she got a grounder for a single. So Kendall Wells has definitely made some adjustments at the plate. But, man, golly, that was a no-brainer. Holy cow, y'all. Oh, man. Knew it right away. Destroyed that ball. So 2-1 now, Oklahoma. Let's go, Gabby. Keep it going. Let's go, Gabby. We need more runs. Strike 2. So maybe that's just what we needed, was that 2-run bomb by Kendall to really get this offense going. I'd like to know how far that ball hit, or that ball went hit by Kendall. Of course, Kendall's at 38, Megan Grant's at 40. So the only outcome last night was Tennessee. They beat Georgia 3-1. Carlin Pickens and the Volunteers got it done. Georgia had bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th last night. Had an opportunity and couldn't get it done. Of course, there we go. Another hit by Gabby out to center field, past the second baseman. I like it. So, like I said, this is the second time now for the OU hitters coming through. They've made adjustments. They know how they're going to be attacked, and so they're looking a lot better. So let's see if we can't have a big inning here offensively. But weather's played a big factor so far. So the only outcome so far in the Supers, Tennessee up 1-0 over Georgia. And then earlier today in a crazy game, Tech beat Florida 10-8. So Tech is up 1-0. So a foul ball. But weather last night up there in Lincoln between Nebraska, Oklahoma State. So their game 1 getting started at 4 or 5 today. And then a weather delay there in Fayetteville. They're in Arkansas, between Arkansas and Duke. So hoping that weather stays away here in Norman. We've had our fair share of weather issues this season, so two one count for Bella. Bill, exactly. Let's just keep hitting. Get out. Get out. Another home run. Bella Emmerling, a 2-run shot. I'm sorry, not Bella. Gabby Garcia with a 2-run shot. My bad. No, yeah, Bella. What am I thinking? Bella Emberling with a 2-run shot out to left center. It was a line drive home run, but gets the job done. Oklahoma now up 4-1. So, yeah, that big break on that foul ball, Bob. Brian, we're worried because we've seen Oklahoma a lot this year play down to their competition, very inconsistent. So that's why we get nervous. But especially whenever you have bases loaded like they did earlier in the game, with no outs and you can't get anything from that, that's really frustrating. But coming into the game, I knew once these Sooners got to their second at bat, the second time around against Faircloth, once they made the adjustments, it was going to be the door was going to be blown wide open, and that's what's happening here in the third. But we've just seen a lot of inconsistency with Oklahoma, so that's what makes us as fans just kind of nervous. And then you see the mishaps by Miley and the defense, and it's frustrating to see. Now, of course, nobody's perfect, and we know that, but we know that OU is better than this defensively. So pick here with a 1-1 count. OU up 4-1 here in the bottom of the third. I'll change the scoreboard. Oh, Slaggy agreed. Yeah. Patty being up 4-1 is probably going to bring back out Miley and see if she can settle down, but we'll see. We'll see. Miley makes me nervous. She's very inconsistent today, but we'll see. I would assume that Patty's going to stick with Miley for now. See how it goes. Ball outside, so a full count here for pick. OU at 4-1, 1 out, bottom of the third. Bill, yeah, agreed. We're a very young team, which brings in all the inconsistency. Absolutely. Absolutely. Home run. Oh, wow. I thought she might catch it out there in the center, but home run. Pick out to Gasso's garden out there in center, just over the center fielder's glove. So third home run of the inning. OU now at 5-1. So the bats have come alive, y'all. The OU offense has come alive here in the third. And now they're putting on a show. Yeah. You guys are right there. Burzon. Sydney Burzon would be good. I wouldn't bring in KD. And I wonder how much we're going to see Alyssa Parker. How much are we going to see Alyssa Parker too? So, of course, coach out here, Ricketts. Yeah, so Mississippi State making the pitching change. So this right here was key. That was their ace. She has a great changeup. So, but Mississippi State has 3 good pitchers. So they have a really good pitching staff. So let's see how quick we can get number 2 here on the ropes and how quick we can get to attacking her and putting up more runs. Reg, I sure hope so. Sure hope so. Pick and Gabby had big opportunities there earlier in the game. We couldn't come through, but here in the third, they are blowing the doors wide open here against the Bulldogs. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we figured her out. Her best weapon is that changeup. And then, of course, with the umpire, he's horrible for both. So at least he's consistent about that. So a sophomore here for the Mississippi State Bulldogs, Layla Amon, 8-0 with a 1.7 ERA. So 10 walks, 59 K. So she's a good arm here. We'll see what she has. Robert Wright, good point. Glad to see you in here. Yeah. OU now has 5 starters in the batting order with 20 or more home runs. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I think so. I think that has to be a first. It has to be. Has to be. Here's Spark Plug. I like it. Let's go, Spark Plug. Spark Plug has found a way many times this season to get something going or to keep something going for the Sooners. So high inside gets away from the catcher. So ball 2. If you're just tuning in, coming into the bottom of the third, OU was not playing very well. Missed a lot of opportunities, didn't take advantage. They were down 1-0. But here in the bottom of the third, they have blown the doors open here. 3 home runs are in this inning and going. See if we can get some more here. Abby takes strike 1. So 2-1 count here for Abby Dayton. OU at 5-1, bottom of the third. 1 out, nobody on. Robert Wright, yeah, how about back to back to back? That'd be pretty cool. Absolutely. Ball 2, or ball 3, not even close in the dirt. Yeah, JJ, yeah. Great point there. Yeah, once we're in the postseason, though, do what you have to do. Make the adjustments that you got to make, whether it's, hey, I have a star player here, but she's not playing well. Let's make a change. So, yeah, at this point, we're here in the Supers in the postseason. Do whatever you have to do that's going to give your team the best opportunity to win. So, yeah, expect to see Patty make a lot more changes, batting order, defensive. There's going to be all kinds of changes from game to game, just depending on how they're playing as a team, individually. So, yeah, we're going to see a ton of changes from here on out. Absolutely. We'll take a walk here, but Spark Plug with she's going to hit a grounder after second. So out number 2 here in the third. Spark Plug goes down with the ground out. Here comes Ilana. See what she can't do here. All right, Ron, you take care. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being in here with us on a Friday afternoon. Supers are here. We've seen a few games caught up in weather delays. Oh, Alana, that would have been a home run, but it goes foul. Oh, man. And then earlier today, we saw a crazy game. Tech was up 7-1. Florida came all the way back, tied it 8-8. And then in the 7th, Tech was able to get a few more to take game 1 there in Gainesville. There in Florida, between Florida and Tech. So, but if you're a softball fan for sure, like we are here, there's a lot of great softball. And we're just getting the day started. You have games for the rest of the day. So we'll see how today plays out. But for us, main thing is, you take care of business. Whatever else happens, around us, that's what it's going to be. So, of course, the winner of this region, or this super here between OU and Mississippi State, will get the winner of Tech, Florida. So, but a lot of great softball to be played this weekend. It's also Memorial Weekend, so just please remember all those that have made the ultimate sacrifice, that have served their country and have gone to a better place, and their families. So Alana out there by Alana, but Oklahoma, they get 5 here in the third to go at 5-1. So going to do an interview here with Patty Gasso, so we'll see what's on Patty's mind as we go to the fourth. 3 home runs in that inning, so we'll see. Yeah, Chris, me too. Oklahoma State, Nebraska, that's the one that I want to watch the most. I think that gets started, at 4 o'clock Central Time, I think. Yeah, Robert, that Tech Florida game was crazy. Crazy. Rez thinks that game's going to go 3. It could. Tech's going to go with Nija tomorrow, but Florida, they went with Rothrock, and she was okay for 3 innings, and then, I mean, Florida doesn't really have anybody else. They have Rothrock, and that's it. So Florida's in a really tough spot, y'all. They're in a really tough spot to come back. But hey, we've seen crazy things happen this postseason already, so you can never assume anything. Right? Funny that there's so many rain delays, and yet people complain about the venue when it's in Oklahoma City. Yeah. Yeah, that argument's very flawed, though. That's a ridiculous argument. It was never a thing. I mean, they've had it there in Oklahoma City now for going on 40 years, and it wasn't ever a problem until OU won it there in 16, 17, and then they had it there in 2000. You had the 13 season. Like, it wasn't a problem until then. But then the same thing, like, okay, well, if, like in baseball, if everything is held there in Nebraska, then why ain't Nebraska winning it every year, right? So just that one counter can just destroy their whole argument. So that's just a bunch of garbage. And of course, that garbage is led by, of course, the clown down there in Austin. So here's Patty. Y'all let me know what Patty's or what's on her mind here. Chris, right? Yeah. Getting afraid, yeah, rested up for that one game only to see it go 1 inning and then suspended. Yeah. Bill, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Memorial Weekend here, weekend filled with softball, and people are going to go to lakes and a lot of barbecues, and school is out. So yeah, just please remember all those that have served our country and their families, and those that have served and have passed on, but and their families too. So Brian, that's right. That's right. Yeah, they started with Caitlin Terry and then came in with Kennedy. So yeah. But my thing is, who is Florida going to start? Like they have to go with Rothrock, right? I mean, she got pulled pretty early. I mean, so they have to go with Keegan, right? I don't know who else they're going to go with. I'm not sure. Make sure you guys hit that like button while you're here. Subscribe if you're new. Great place to be if you're a fan of college softball, OU fan, SEC fan. We have built a great thing here at Blessed Vet, so join the family. So Miley here already down 2-0. Come on, Miley. So Abby now out there in left field. And a solo shot by Miley. So score now 5-2. Miley's done. Miley needs to be pulled. She's not locked in. And I feel like she's in her head. to me, she's not pitching with confidence. Which I get it. I mean, the umpire is not helping either pitcher, but she just doesn't look confident. But Molly has to be better here, y'all. Molly has got to be better. They need to pull Miley. This is postseason. Like, that's been a call. Okay, so that pitch right there was called a ball. It's been called a strike before. So, yeah, very inconsistent. But hey, at least he's doing it for both sides. So it's frustrating to see if you're a fan of softball. These umpires are ridiculous. In the dirt, gets past Kendall. Okay, so now Audrey Lowry's out there warming up, and so is Alyssa Parker. So I like it. I like it. Come on, Miley. Yeah, in the regional, they gave up 6 hits total, the 1 earned run, 13 Ks, 1 walk, and today 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 3 Ks, and 2 walks. So definitely not Molly's best day. God, that's a good man. 3-0 count. Way too many times Molly's having to work from behind. This is not a good recipe. Strike one, but like we said here in the chat, we have no idea what they're going to call from pitch to pitch, so we have no idea. Oh, that's okay. So that was the Kai 19. My bad. Alyssa's 0-0. You're right. You're right. My bad. That is a good pitch. Yeah, strike 2. That was a beautiful pitch. So full count here for Molly Wachenio, top of the 4th. Mississippi State did get a solo shot to start the inning, so OU up 5-2. Foul ball. A foul ball that goes into the center dugout, so better be paying attention there in the dugouts. A walk from Miley, low in the zone. Molly is frustrated. She needs to be pulled. There's Patty. Come on, yeah, make the change, Patty. There we go. There we go. Patty making the change. I like it. Can't let Mississippi State have a big inning here. So let's see who she goes with. Is she going to go with Audrey? Is she going to go with Berkeley? Oh, it's going to be Sid Burzon. So, all right, Sid. Sid Burzon coming in. Relief from Miley. Molly goes 3 innings, gives up 2 runs. But way too many free passes. Definitely not her best day. So, Cindy Burzon, let's go. The transfer All-American from LSU. She's had her ups and downs this year also, but she's been in plenty of postseasons and pressure situations. So let's see if she can't shut down the Bulldogs here. I do too. I like this move. Yeah, if everything goes well for Oklahoma here through the rest of the game, the only pitcher that we definitely don't want to see Audrey here. Want to save her for tomorrow. You're not going to see KD unless we get up, 10 runs or something crazy. Berkeley, I don't know. But hopefully Sid can do her job here. Maybe Sid can finish the game. Just let Sid finish the game. And then you always have Alyssa Parker if you need to. Rez agreed. Yeah, Miley's a sophomore. Sid is yeah. Sydney here, one of the just handful of seniors on this OU team. OU, a very, very young team this year. Only 7 upperclassmen and 14 underclassmen. So let's go, Sid. But, I mean, like, as we saw against Georgia, Sid's going to be on a short leash. If she gets up a free pass here or like a big hit or something, Sid's going to be on a very short leash. There we go. They got the lead runner at second, but not able to get the double play. So, but I like it. You got the lead runner. So you still have it set up to get a double play here. So good work by Sid. Get a grounder, get it out. So yeah, Bali there was 75 pitches. Definitely not her best day today, y'all. Goes foul into the net. So a 0-1 count here. Top of the 4th inning, Oklahoma up 5-2. The Bulldogs have 1 on, 1 out. So Sooners here looking to turn 2 and get back in the dugout here. Brian, great point. Yeah. If she will not give up the free passes, she's a great pitcher. She gets a lot of ground outs for sure. So, but we have to limit the free passes, though. Absolutely. Strike 2, I like it. A pitch that it's been called a strike, it's been called a ball, so you just don't know. But there, he calls it a strike. So 1-2 count here for Sid. How about we turn 2 here? It's going to be a pop-up at there to Kai, so we'll take it. Out number 2. So good work so far by Sid Burzon. 2 quick outs. 2 outs and 6 pitches, y'all. So good start here for Sid Burzon. Slaggy, yeah. Abby came back out there in left field, so yep. Yeah, Brian, it's amazing what happens whenever you get ahead of the count. How it just changes the whole dynamic of the at bat. So something that Molly couldn't do today. Foul ball. So 1-1 count here, 2 outs. OU up 5-2, top of the 4th inning. The Bulldogs have a runner over at first. Sig called to come in relief here, Molly Wachenio. Ground ball. There we go. Sid Burzon comes in, y'all. 3 outs and 9 pitches. Phenomenal work there by Cindy Burzon. I like what I see. But Mississippi State able to get one of the runs back off of a solo shot. But, man, Petty brings in Sid Burzon, and she shuts the Bulldogs down quickly. So, going to the bottom of the 4th, Oklahoma at 5-2, y'all. Yeah. Great point, Second. We cannot coast. Got to keep playing like it's 0-0 game. Absolutely. Because we have been guilty, and that has cost us now a lot of times where we we look great, we're playing well, we have a lead, and then we just coast and think it's over, and then we get ourselves in trouble. So, yeah, got to keep playing like it's no score. Got to keep that, as CJ would say, got to sweep the leg, the killer mentality. We got to have that, no matter what the situation is in the game. We're up, we're down, doesn't matter. Got to keep that killer mentality. Brian, I like your dedication, sir. I like it. Yeah, I don't know where CJ is. I don't know. He didn't say anything about not being able to make it today that I saw, so I don't know. But hopefully we'll see him soon. Brian, yeah, we're going to ask CJ, hey, where's your why are you being a no-show? This is postseason. What are we doing? At least give us a heads up, right? So, but I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate your guys' dedication throughout the season. You guys have been fantastic. You guys, tuning in from work, being on a cruise, being at the airport, like you guys have been phenomenal. So thank you guys so much for all the dedication to being able to come in and hang out with us during a OU softball game and just enjoy ourselves. Through the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. So thank you guys so much for all of it. You guys are what makes this channel. So yeah, want to see some more runs here. Got to get a big inning here. Let's go ahead and just close the door on this game. Of course, Mississippi State also, they Faircloth, their ace, started the game. She did well. Then she got hit, but then they brought in she's a sophomore. I forgot her name, but she's a sophomore here. But Mississippi State has 3 really good arms. So here's Sid Barker. So let's see what she can do. She grounded out her first at bat. She takes strike 1. Sid batting here in the 9 hole. So getting back to the top of the order, I like it. We're fixing to see Kai Miner. I like it. We've done we've done, I think, about all of our damage today with the top half of the order. So another foul ball. So 1-2 count here. Slaggy, absolutely. I mean, for her, man, just getting a walk, just getting on base somehow. So it looks like the game after us is going to be Tennessee, Georgia. Tennessee looking for the sweep and looking to punch, or to be the first team to punch their ticket to OKC. So we'll see how that plays out. Curious about LSU, Bama. That's going to be a good one. And then, of course, Arizona State, Texas. So a lot of great softball here in our future. Oh, Chief, my bad. I didn't put it back up. Thanks, Chief. Thank you for that. Let me know. Forgot about that. All right. Oops. Yeah. So a 2-2 count here for Sid Barker. Swing and a miss, strikeout. Golly. So Sid Barker continuing to struggle at the plate. So 1 out now. But top of the order now. So let's see if Kai can't get us going. That's going to be a double. Nope, just a single. Thought that might be a double with her crazy speed, but Kai Miner there with a single goes down the left field line quickly out to the left fielder. Kai Miner, she is such a weapon offensively for Oklahoma and defensively. She is ridiculous. Let's go, Ella. Ella takes strike one. Arkansas game still in a weather delay, so I have no idea how much longer they're going to be in a delay. But man, y'all, they've been in a delay now for like a couple hours. So, man, hopefully the weather gets better there in Arkansas. the fans are great. So every foul ball that is being hit that's close, fair foul, the fans are letting the umpires know about their stupidity earlier in the game. I love it. The OU crowd is phenomenal. And they know their game. Man, they know the game. I love it. So Ron says next year if Barker is still on the team, she shouldn't see the field. Well, if Nellie Mack comes back better than ever, she's definitely going to take third back. The question is though, who's going to be at second? That could be Alyssa Parker. That could be Sid Barker. Oh, off the glove of the shortstop. Go, Kai. Go, Kai. Go to third. There we go. So what should have been probably a double play, it bounces off the glove of the shortstop there from Mississippi State, goes out to center field. Kai takes advantage of her speed, goes all the way over to third. So now runners at the corners. So big mistake there. Big mistake there for the Bulldogs defensively. Now here comes Kendall Wells. And if you're just tuning in, Kendall Wells hit one out of the park a second ago. She has a single and a home run on the day. So how are they going to attack Kendall here? What are they going to do? Ball one, not even close. Yeah, definitely going to be an error. But yeah, great heads-up play there by Kai. Use her speed, get all the way over to third. Come on, Kendall. Foul ball. So 1-1 count here for Kendall Wells. Runners at the corners for Oklahoma. Bottom of the fourth, 1 out, OU up 5-2. Looking to extend our lead here and really shut the door down here on the Bulldogs. Beautiful day here in Norman. Couldn't ask for better weather. So, foul ball. Kendall taking a step back, trying to reset her mind. 1-2 count here for Kendall. Come on, Kendall. Got to get at least like a sac fly here, something. There we go. Another hit for Kendall, a single out to left field. Kai is going to walk home. There we go. So Kendall Wells. Kendall Wells is looking good here in postseason. 2 singles on the day, home run. She's not trying too much. She's not trying to hit the home run ball. So I love what I see from Kendall here with all the adjustments. Just find a way to pass the bat, make good contact, and see what happens. So Oklahoma now able to get that run back, but can we put on more? Yeah, Sagi, what a great game for Kendall. Come on, Gabby. Keep it going. Pass the bat here. She's going to foul that first one off. So Cheney Helton coming in to run for Kendall Wells. I like it. Save Kendall. Of course, she's back there catching, so. So getting more speed on the bases for Oklahoma. But what a day for Kendall Wells so far at the plate. 2 singles, a home run, a couple RBIs. So got to like what you see from the young phenom there in Kendall Wells. Gabby here with a 1-1 count. Still runners at first and second. So still opportunity here to blow this game wide open. Yeah, so Cheney Helton over there for Kendall, putting more speed out there on the bases. Gabby here with the 2-1 count. Let me put the scoreboard back up. My bad, y'all. Ground ball here for Gabby. So 2-2 count. Beautiful day there in Norman. Great crowd. Lots of energy. I love the energy from the crowd. They are definitely in postseason form. Strikeout for Gabby. That's a big strikeout with, you having a couple of base runners on. Let's go, Bella. Bella with a home run today, so see if Bella can't do some damage here. Bella takes ball 1. Brian, great call. Yeah, she just has the yips. Yeah. It's going to be a grounder. It should be out number 3, and it is. We were able to get 1, hoping we would have got more there, but after 4 innings, Oklahoma up 6-2. Reds, I sure hope not. I sure hope not. I'd rather see Kendall just be consistent, be able to, pass the bat, advance base runners. If the home run happens, great. If not, whatever. If Megan Grant wants to take that home run record but not get a title, cool. Don't care about any of the home run records. All that's just a bonus. But I guarantee you, all Kendall wants, all we want to see in Norman, Oklahoma is number 9. So if we get one of them records, great. But if not, whatever. But yeah, hopefully the media doesn't talk to her after the game and none of that media stuff and home run stuff gets back into her head. It seems like she's made the adjustment. She's kind of just playing a lot freer there at the plate. So hopefully that's what we see here through the rest of the postseason with Kendall at the plate. So, yeah, Brian, Gabby she's definitely not having her best day, for sure. But, sometimes we're going to see players that have been carrying the team and they have a rough day. So can others carry her? So Gabby's been great all year long. She's been clutch a lot at the time. But like what Kendall's doing, of course, Kai Miners continues to do Kai Miner things. Bella with the home run. Pick's having a good day at the plate. So I like to see others that have been struggling, picking up the ones that have been doing really, really well and vice versa. So it's just showing growth. It's showing growth for this very young Oklahoma team here. So Ron says he'll say it again. OU lacks killer instinct. Sometimes, Ron. Sometimes. But, we're a young team. Is that an excuse? No. But we also know that that's part of the that's part of just the maturity of this team, just to learn how to have that killer mentality, like no matter what. So Tennessee, Georgia, they're going to get started in about 8 minutes. Georgia has to find a way to get a win to keep their season alive there in Knoxville. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, teammates are definitely picking her up. Rez, yeah, we got to continue to work on our patience, for sure. Yeah, patience and discipline. A grounder out to second, out number one. So Sid Burzon, y'all, she in 10 pitches, she's had 4 outs. Just incredible what she's doing. So, Molly started off okay. You thought maybe she locked back in. Wasn't the case. Sid came in and relieved there in the 4th, and it's been lights out so far for Sid Burzon. So we definitely have not played our best. We've seen Mississippi State's best pitcher, knocked her out. So has it been pretty? No. But we do have a 6-2 lead here in the 5th inning. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's not going to be always, a big blowout win and everything looks perfect. But it's overall, it's been a really good day for Oklahoma. Definitely not the prettiest. We've had our moments and our inconsistencies, and we've been nervous. But, that's going to happen throughout the rest of the postseason. We're going to have games where we come out looking like garbage, and then we maybe we come back or we take an L, and how are we going to respond? So, but if I told you, hey, we're going to be in the 5th inning and OU's up 6-2, we would all take that. You know what I mean? So, hadn't been the prettiest by no means, but we do have a 6-2 lead somehow here in the 5th. Brian, I can see that argument with comparing pitching staffs. Absolutely. Absolutely. Rez, I'm with you. I think that, I think Georgia's going to get the win today. They could have easily won that game last night. Had bases loaded and just couldn't get it done. Robert agreed. Absolutely. I do remember. Absolutely. Absolutely. Get the scoreboard. My apologies. So ground ball that finds the hole there between Bella and Ilana. Gets out to Ella Parker. Ella Parker throws it in the first, but it's not going to be in time. So a base runner here for the Bulldogs. But overall, though, Sid's throwing great. Forcing these hitters to hit ground balls. And that's going to be the first hit that they've gotten off of Sid. So, hey, y'all, how about a double play right here? Get back in the dugout. There it is. There's one. Oh, she can't get over to first. We can't get the throw over to first, but Gabby, great job there. Thought we were going to get 2 there, but throw was not made. Let's see the replay here. Great stop by Gabby. Over to second. Oh, yeah. That base runner for Mississippi State was quick, so. But 2 outs now here. Got the lead runner. Strike 1. So 0-1 count here, 2 outs. Man, if you're listening to the announcers on the radio, it just like us. Alana with the line drive, she catches it for out number 3. So Sid is lights out, y'all. Gotta love what you see there. But what I was going to say though is, if you're listening to the ladies on the game, because Plank is not calling the game today, they've been dogging the umpires since the first inning, so they sound a lot like we do about the umpires. It's great. Yeah, Sagi agreed. Can we get 4? Can we get 4 runs here? Steven, how are you, man? Hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. Yeah, can we get 4 and call it a day? Absolutely. But, Sid Burzon coming in, she's been very inconsistent, and she's a senior. She's an All-American, the transfer from LSU. And so what were we going to see out of her in the postseason? But holy cow, man, today she is pitching like she is whatever OU paid her to transfer, man, here in this game, she has been worth every penny. She looks amazing out there. amazing. So whenever you need big players to come in and, in big moments, that's what's being done here. Sid has answered the call today. So love the play so far by Sid Berzon. Because it's going to take Sid Berzon, it's going to take Miley, it's going to take Audrey, it's going to take all these pitchers to get the job done. We can't just rely on, Audrey all the time. So we got to have other pitchers be able to come in pressure situations, closeout situations, come in, get some outs, and get the job done. So Steven, I'm having a good day. Hope you're having a good day. It's going to be a great day of college softball. For y'all that may have just now been coming in late, if you didn't, like, you see that Tech Florida State or that Tech Florida game, that was almost it was almost the exact same thing happening to Texas Tech that they did to Ole Miss last weekend. They had a 7-1 lead there in Florida. And so I turned it off like, man, Texas is going to get the run roll. They're going to get the easy win. And then we get on here to do the OU game, and everybody in here is like, hey, Florida just tied the game. And I'm like, what? Like, what? What's going on? So crazy game there in Gainesville. They hit Nija. They hit Caitlin Terry. So Florida has the bats to get the job done. But I think what's going to get Florida is they have Keegan Rothrock, and that's it. So I don't know. I would think Florida's going to come out with Rothrock tomorrow, but who knows? Who knows? JJ, me too. I wish we had the same umpires from the regionals. Absolutely. Yeah, I would definitely pass on this crew. So 1-1 count here, bottom of the fifth. Change the Pick strikes out to start the fifth inning. Come on, Pick. Dang it. Spark plug takes ball one. Let's go, Abby. Find a way to pass the bat here. Get us something going in the fifth. Yeah, Rez, they're going to have to. I don't know what else Florida would do. Abby's trying to get a slap down. Doesn't work. Takes strike two. So 2-2 count here for Spark Plug. Bottom of the fifth, Oklahoma 6-2. One out. Nobody on. We definitely can't get in coast mode here. Takes ball three up high. So Arkansas still in a weather delay. That's horrible. There we go, Abby. Over the first baseman, out to right field. It's going to be a single. There you go, Abby Dayton. So Spark Plug gets us going here in the fifth inning with a single. Hopefully that's going to be the start of a big inning here for the Sooners. Ooh, second. That's a good one. Hey, Chief, absolutely. Absolutely. Give him the invite. Um, who's going to pinch hit for Sid? Yeah, it has to be Alyssa Parker, right, Sucky? It has to be. I would think. We'll see. Alana's going to hit a pop out, cotton foul territory over there by the left field net. So 2 outs now. Abby at first. Sid Barker's still going to hit here, so see what Sid Barker does. See if she can't find a way to get out of this slump and get on base somehow. She's batting in the ninth, so if we can get back to Kai Monitor, that would be a great situation here for the Sooners in the fifth. Chief, I'm with you. I am with you. Really? They call Abby Dayton out at first on the pickoff on the throw by the catcher? Wow. 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 Let's see a replay. Who knows for sure? But it is what it is. So, yeah, great throw by the home plate or by the catcher there at home plate. All right, so going to the sixth inning, 6-2 Oklahoma. Yeah, so the one thing we cannot do, y'all, we cannot get into coast mode. Cannot get into coast mode. Yeah, so that means, yeah, Sid Barker is going to be starting off the bottom of the sixth. So, yeah, that was a great throw by that catcher. I would like to have seen a better replay, but even if it was a good replay and it looked obvious to us, we've already seen that earlier in the game, which should have been an obvious foul. And even the review called it fair. So for whatever reason, here as of late, every time Patty challenges anything, it doesn't go our way at all, even when it seems obvious. So but as a base runner in postseason at this point, you always got to be alert to that. You know what I mean? You always got to be paying attention, eyes on the catcher. I mean, so. But it was a quiet fifth inning for the Sooners. So coming out here to the sixth, can Sid Burzon just keep throwing lights out? So. Yeah, Brian, maybe she was safe. I don't know. They didn't ever show a good replay, so who knows? Who knows? Chief, I like it. Got to quit playing with our food. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Really? The broccoli guy is here in Norman? Really? Wow. So the broccoli guy came all the way from Eugene, Oregon down to Norman, Oklahoma. Okay. Well, so expect a lot of broccoli. Expect to see broccoli in the dugouts for both teams. Wow. So the guy out there with the broccoli, if you didn't see it, last weekend in Eugene, he was there every pitch, every game, dancing around with the broccoli. Of course, that was where Mississippi State, they got the win, came out of that regional, but that's the whole story there with the broccoli is the Tennessee game now getting started over on ESPN News between Tennessee, Georgia. So we'll see how that game goes. A hard hit foul ball goes past Sid Barker out to left field. It's going to be a stand-up double for the Bulldogs. So, I mean, it was another ground ball, but it gets past Sid, but y'all, we can't get in coast mode. Let's see. They're showing the replay. Hard hit ball, just didn't get her glove down. Yeah, if you see the replay, she was well off third base. So I don't know why she was playing in that location, but come on, Sid. So Sydney Burson here gives up the leadoff double, up 6-2, sixth inning, no outs, a 1-0 count here. Strike one. That's a good pitch. That should have been a strike, but expect the clown show to continue. So 2-1 count here for Sydney Burzon. It's going to be a pop out there caught by Ella Parker in right field. Runner can't go nowhere. So there we go. Great out. Great out. Good response there by Sydney. The OU fans out there wanting to get a picture with the broccoli guy. That's funny. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is, Brian. He's getting winded. Everybody's walking over and they want to get from both sides, both fans wanting to get a picture with the broccoli guy. That's crazy. But yeah, good point. He's looking a little winded out there in Norman. Definitely not the same like being up there in Eugene. So a pinch hitter here from Mississippi State. Fouls off the first one. Let's go, Sid. That was a good pitch. Should have been a strike, but 1-1 count. Golly. Bob agreed. Agreed. A lot of heavyweights. A lot of heavyweights out there in stands. Ground ball right up the middle to the center field. There ain't no way they're going to send us. So now runners at the corners for Mississippi State. But what's crazy is every hit has been a ground ball. Everyone has been a ground ball. So Cindy Burzon is still pitching really, really well, y'all. It's done really, really well. So let's see if we can't get a double play and get out of this. Double play here would be phenomenal. So a quick meeting out here with the players, talking to Sid, trying to get her back in the right mindset. Come on, Sooners. Turn 2 here. Foul ball, strike 1. That's a good pitch. 1-1 count. Come on, Sydney. Another foul ball. Reg, absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of rain up there in Oregon. It's going to be hit out there to right field in front of Ella Parker. So Mississippi State gets a run across. 6-3 game now. Runners at first and second. Still only 1 out in 6. So the Bulldogs are not going to go down quietly. Yeah, she's a great hitter. So right now Mississippi State is going through the heart of their order. So you kind of feel like if they don't do it here in the 6th inning, seventh inning ain't gonna be able to get it done. So this is the heart of the order for the Bulldogs. So still a chance to turn 2 here. So strike 1. So 1-1 count here. Couple runners on from Mississippi State. 1 out. Oklahoma up 6-3 in the top of the 6th. Come on, Barzon. Two one count here. Strike 2. Pretty pitch. Right down the middle. .67 on that pitch by Sydney there. It's like, yeah, I would think so. I would think so. There we go. Big strikeout. Big strikeout there by Sydney to get 2 outs. Kendall's pops up there out of catcher's position. She's excited. Big out there. One more out here to get, though. Saggy agreed. Yeah, I'm going to say his breath is probably not the best. Absolutely. Bill, great point. You know, Broccoli is supposed to be healthy, and yeah, he's it's going to get away from Kendall Wells, and runners advance now. So 2 runners now in scoring position. Dang it. It short hops right in front of Kendall's glove and goes off to the side. So, come on, Sydney, you got this. Strike 2. Bob, he was holding broccoli but eating hot dogs. Yeah, that's definitely what it looked like. He was getting winded out there pretty quick. Different weather here in Norman compared to Eugene, Oregon. So, come on! Oh my God, Sid Barker, what are we doing? Should have been out number 3. Sid Barker is falling apart over there at third. What are we doing? A ground ball should have been a basic out, and then she bobbles the ball. Could have tagged third, but bobbles the ball and Yeah, you got to slow it down there, Sid Barker. So with that error, another run from Mississippi State. Definitely not on Sydney Burzon. The defense today for Oklahoma is definitely not playing their best. You know, Patty's going to be upset about the defense for sure. So Patty's coming out. This is definitely not on Sydney Burzon, though. The defense is not doing their job. So 6-4. So here comes Audrey Lowry. So y'all wanting to see Audrey in the seventh. Patty said enough of this crap, bringing in the ace. So Audrey's going to have to come in and get 4 outs today. But hey, overall, great day by Sydney Burzon. Just the defense slowed her down a little bit. So, but you know, OU was up 6-2. We kind of worried, hey, are they going to get in coast mode? And it's going to be a tight game all the way through. So we'll see how this plays out. Sluggy, yeah, the one game that you think of course, is there in Texas. We're going for the sweep. We're there in extra innings. We have a one-run lead, and she gives up that walk-off. But, I mean, at this point in postseason, whether you're the ace or not, whatever we got to do to get the win, move on. Yeah, at this point of the season, do what you got to do to get the win. So let's see if Ardu can get 4 outs here. But to me, y'all, I think Sydney Burzon had a great day. Great day. I really like what I saw from her. So, but here's Audrey Lowry, Oklahoma's ace. Looking to get 1 out here, get back in the dugout. We got to get some runs. Got to get some runs. Put a lot more pressure on the Bulldog defense in the 7th. Yeah, 3 errors today, tied for the season high by the OU defense. So definitely not our best defensively. A lot to work on. So you know the meetings are going to be pretty intense with players and coaches. So, God, that was a good pitch, but this guy's a clown behind the show. Let's go, Audrey. Find a way to get this last out here in the inning. Oh, my God. Another pitch gets away from Kendall Wells. Come on, Kendall, what are we doing? 6-5. What are we doing? Our defense is just falling apart. Five miscues now by the Oklahoma defense. We're just giving Mississippi State free runs here. It's now a 1-run game, y'all. And it's a hit. This could be a tie game. Tie game, just like that. Just like that. It's a tie game now. And this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. All these errors are going to cost us a win. It was 6-2, y'all. And our defense has completely fallen apart. Wild pitches, Kendall not getting good stops. So we've seen 2 wild pitches now where runners advance in scoring position, and then they score here. So unbelievable. Steven, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. So Mississippi State with all the momentum because OU cannot get out of their own way. They're not earning these runs, but OU's just giving out a bunch of presents today. It must be Christmas here in the 6th inning because the defense for Oklahoma looks horrible. Horrible. Unbelievable, y'all. So whatever the hell needs to be said in between innings here, man, this is ridiculous. That's a strike, Blue. Oh my God, that guy's a clown. Can we just find a way to get it out, please, somehow? Anything? This is horrible. Horrible play by Oklahoma. We don't deserve to win this game, y'all. The way we're playing, we don't deserve this. We're playing like garbage. We got up 6-2, got into coast mode, and we wondered, man, could that cost us? We got to keep that killer mentality, and the defense is just definitely not in their game, not even remotely close. Unbelievable. I mean, ball caught by Avery Dayton for the third out, but damage was done. The OU defense is horrible today. Horrible. So, brand new ball game here in Norman. So, can the OU offense find a way? Now, the thing is for Oklahoma, Sid Barker is going to start, but we have the top of our order coming up. So, if we ever wanted, hey, can we just get one run? Can we get a couple runs to get the lead back? This is where we'd want to be with the batting order. So, we just got to keep the faith that Sid Barker can find a way, a walk, a hit, somehow, some way, just get on base. And then you have Kai, and then you have Ella Parker and Kendall. So, from most of the game, it's been a pretty stress-free, like blood pressure's good. Excuse me. But man, what a really bad sixth inning there. Horrible. And again, to me, it's not on the pitchers. It's not. That play had to be made at third from Sid Barker. That play has to be made. Has to be made. You make that play, we're not even – all this of the chaos doesn't even happen. So the defense is letting down the pitchers today. So in my eyes, Miley was very up and down. I thought Sid Burzon had a great game in the circle. And you bring in Audrey, gave up the one hit, but the pass balls, Kendall not doing her job, the defense out there in the infield not doing their job. So I'm sure it's pretty intense there in the OU dugout. We've seen this many times this year where we get a big lead and then we get in coast mode and then the team comes back and some of them we win, some of them we lose. So we'll see if we can't fight back, though. Got to fight back. That's why when we were up 6-2, we got to keep that killer mentality, keep playing like a 0-0 and keep putting up runs. Because this right here is exactly what can happen if you don't. So let's see if OU can't have a Mississippi State just threw a big punch here in this fight today. Let's see if we can't get a knockout blow here. Yeah, I don't get this. You're letting Sid – why? Why are you letting Sid Barker hit here at this point? This is ridiculous. I mean, damn, you can bring in anybody else. Alyssa Parker, bring in Tia Malloy. Sid Barker is – this is horrible. Let's see if she can't find a way to get on those somehow. Whatever it takes, I guess, right? Yeah, Bill, our focus is I hope they got refocused there in the dugout. So a 1-1 count here to Sid Barker. Bottom of the sixth inning, tie game 6-6. A lot of errors made by the OU defense there in the sixth. They helped get Mississippi State back into this game. So time called. A fan dropped a glove onto the field somewhere. So that's why you see a stoppage in play. A fan dropped a glove out there by center field, it looks like. Or right field. But Sid Barker here with the 2-1 count. Get through. There we go, Sid. There we go. Sid Barker got a hit. A grounder up to center field. There we go, Sid. Now, come on. Come on, Kai. Let's go. Let's go, Kai. Ooh, I can see it. I like it, Slaggy. I like it. Kai takes one up way up high. I like that call. I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, Rest. That's her first hit in a minute for Sid Barker there. But hey, she got it done in a crucial moment of the game. Now let's find a way to get Sid Barker home. Check swing. It's going to be a foul. Dang it. That's crazy. Kai Miner batting 446 as a freshman. Incredible. Kai's going to foul off strike two. Kai's going to foul that one off. Get out of play, and it does. So 1-2 count here for Kai Miner. No outs. Tie game here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner over at first for Oklahoma. Looking to find a way to get a couple runs on the board and go get 3 outs and get a win here and move on to tomorrow. Go, Kai. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, my God. It was caught at the wall. Oh, my gosh, yo. I thought that was going to be a home run. Oh, my God. That was an incredible catch out there in center field. I thought that was a home run. I thought it was a home run. And, of course, so did Abby Dayton and everybody else. So, I mean, Sid has to go all the way back to first base. Oh, my God. But see, that right there, that's great defense when you need it. God, that's frustrating. Just how bad the OU defense played, and then look how well the defense for the Bulldogs are playing. So 1 out now here for Oklahoma in the bottom of the sixth, still 1 on. Incredible catch out there in center field. So 2-0 count here for Ella Parker. Come on, Ella Parker. Ground ball. So 2-1 count here for Ella Parker. Yeah, Slaggy, me too. I thought that was gone. Thought it was going to be 8-6. But, hey, incredible play made by that center fielder for Mississippi State. Incredible play. Come on, Ella Parker. 3-1. Hey, we'll take it. We will take some walks for sure. Yeah, we do. Come on, Ella Parker. Swing and a miss, strike 2. She looks silly on that off speed, y'all. Oh, man. So full count now. Come on, Ella Parker. We need you here. A ground ball. Get through. There we go. Gets past second baseman. So runners now at first and second base for Oklahoma, still just 1 out. So Ella Parker able to hit a ground ball. Get the job done. All right, so Kendall Wells here. She's had a great day at the plate. She's just, yeah, she has the 1 home run, but she's had two singles. So continue that mentality. Just if the home run happens, great. But if not, just find a way. Just make good contact, Kendall. Come on. Time called. Mississippi State coach coming out to talk to her pitcher and her defense. So we thought this may be an easier finish for Oklahoma, up 6-2. Not the case at all. Mississippi State scores 4, thanks to a lot of errors by the Oklahoma defense. And you're now trying to throw a punch back to regain the lead going to the 7th. But it's going to be one heck of a finish here in Norman, game 1 of the Supers. Steven, great point. Yeah, just pass the bat. So Mississippi State is making a pitching change here. Wow. I mean, I didn't think this pitcher for Mississippi State was. I mean, she wasn't doing bad. Wow. So this is that third arm I was talking about. So they have 3 good arms. So we're going to see all 3 of them here in game 1. This is that third arm that's really, really good. So right now JT is talking to Kendall. Hey, this is how she's going to try to attack you. This is what she's going to try to do. Watch out for this. Watch out for that. So that's it, Resh. Yeah, just find a way to get the runner at second in. Gosh, man, I thought that ball by Kai was gone. Dang. And then a great catch by that center fielder. But Oklahoma here with a couple hits. So we thought we would have had a single and then a home run, but it was 1 out. So we've had almost a home run and 2 singles. So the bats have come alive for Oklahoma here in the 6th, which is what we want to see. But now, can we get the runners home? Can we make Mississippi State pay? I mean, we're in the heart of our order. This is where we would want to be in this situation. So, got Kendall Wells coming up. So let's see if she can't find a way to pass the bat. Get us a single, and let's go up 7-6 here. Would you guys walk Wells here? She's 3 for 3 on the day. Do you guys walk Kendall here? What do you do? Do you walk her, or do you take your chances? If you walk her, then you have Gabby Garcia. So what do you do if you're Mississippi State? So Tennessee's already up 2-0. Dang. So Tennessee looking to sweep Georgia and move on to the World Series. See ya. There it is. Home run, first pitch. Wow. 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 9-6, Oklahoma. Dang. Number 39. So, well, all right, there it is, y'all. We're just telling Kendall, hey, just find a way to pass the bat, just make good contact. But she says, no, never mind, forget that. And again, on the first pitch, just like her other home run, the first pitch, it's a no-brainer. Ain't nobody catching that. So a 3-run jack by Kendall Wells out to Gasso's Garden. Gabby Garcia, keep pouring it on. Keep pouring it on, Gabby. Rez, right? Yeah, that's how you make up for your mistakes. Yeah, Kendall had a rough inning there playing catcher, had a few pass balls go by. Mississippi State able to capitalize and get a couple of runs because of that. Gabby here with a 1-1 count. Oklahoma now up 9-6 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So keep pouring it on. So Kendall Wells now, man, what a day for Kendall Wells, y'all. 2 home runs, 2 singles. Just 1 away. Megan Grant sitting at 40. Kendall now at 39. So what a game for Kendall Wells at the plate. But we still have work to do. Got to get some more runs here. We still got to get 3 more outs. Yeah, Bob, right? Yeah, good call. The pitching change did not quite work out there. First pitch, 3-run homer. And I was surprised. I was surprised that Mississippi State went with the pitching change there. But hey, glad they did. Big mistake. And Gabby Garcia here with a walk. So Mississippi State makes a pitching change in a tie game. And first pitch is a 3-run jack, and then she gives up a walk. So now here comes Bella Emily, who has a home run on the day. So Bella looks silly swinging at that. She was swinging for Oklahoma City. Yeah, 39. Yeah, 39. Yeah, Kendall was, yeah, hopefully that's not anything crazy there. Kendall limping a little bit. Who knows? But she's definitely tough, so she'll be good to go. She'll be good to go. So now the catcher for Mississippi State is injured on this play. Oh, this does not look good. She kept looking at her legs like she's going to have trouble trying to walk. Let's see what happened here. What in the world? I don't know what happened. She had her legs stretched out, but she caught the ball, and then did she tweak something? Oh, wow. Wow. That's a fluke play right there. Yeah, she caught the ball. I mean, nothing crazy about that at all. Looks like she's okay to play, but man, that's tough. Hopefully she's good. Hopefully she's good to go there. So yeah, she definitely tweaked something. Hip, maybe the hip, knee, not sure. But here we are, 1-1 count. OU up 9-6, 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Let's go, Bella Emmerling. Bella swings at a pitch way out. That's funny. And then she takes a pitch right down the middle for strike 2. Come on, Bella. You should have knocked that one out of the park. So 1-2 count here for Bella Emmerling. Got the assist by the umpire. That's just tough luck. So it was a hard hit ball. It would have been a double, but the ball goes off the bag and then bounces off the umpire at third base. It goes right off the umpire, right to the shortstop. Gabby is thinking that it's getting past her, so she's going to third, and then she gets caught in a rundown. Yeah, Gabby thought it was going to go off the bag and then go off, out to the foul territory area somewhere. It didn't. It goes right back into into play off the umpire. Just a tough break there. But Bella gets all the way over to second, but Tia Malloy is now at second base. So kind of a tough break there for Oklahoma. The umpire did not move. And then it goes off of her out there to the shortstop. So tough break there for Oklahoma, but great hit by Bella. She gets to second on that rundown. Tia Malloy now at second with some speed. So Cassidy find a way here to pass the bat. And let's get Tia Malloy home. Ball 1. Bill, I like it. 2-out rally. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pig takes ball 2 in the dirt. Good stuff there by that catcher. Huh, I didn't know that, Reg. Tia's sister's engaged to Grant Williams from the Hornets. Huh. Yeah, it's like she couldn't predict that. That's not on Gabby. That's just that's just tough luck. It goes off the bag, and so you think it's going to go past the umpire. She would have easily got to third, and we would have had runners at the corners. But it happens. Tough luck happens in sports. But pick there with a walk, so runners at first and second now. Yeah, as Bill said, let's get a big 2-out rally here. Let's keep this going. Yeah, no lead obviously is safe enough with Oklahoma. We were up 6-2 earlier in the game. Spark plug here takes ball 1. Tennessee up 2-0 over Georgia in the second. The Arkansas game still has still in a delay. That sucks for them players and then fans. They've been they started their game at like 11 a.m. this morning, and they've been in a delay since noon, a little before noon, I think. Abby gets hit in the arm, so we'll take it. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. We've had this multiple times now in this game with bases loaded, and we couldn't do anything with it. Is this opportunity going to be different? So here comes the coach from Mississippi State. What is she going to do here? Oh man, JJ, that sucks. What was that? That'd be over a 4-hour delay. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, that didn't hit her. I saw that, and I'm surprised that Mississippi State didn't try to fight that. So another pitching change for Mississippi State. So they're kind of I think at this point, they're kind of waving the white flag, I think, a little bit here. So Mississippi State with a pitching change, it's going to be their 4th pitcher of the day. Oklahoma up 9-6. Kendall Wells hits number 39 on the season, hits a massive 3-run shot. So after blowing a 6-2 lead, the Bulldogs find a way to get it tied up 6-6. Kendall Wells says, "I got you," and hits a 3-run bomb to put us up now 9-6 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So, but you give it the 3-run homer, and then you have that pickle. That was just a tough play. The assist there by the third base umpire to help get that out. But then you get a walk for Cassidy Pickering, and then they hit spark plug, which it did not hit her. They showed the replay, and it just kind of went under her guard. It didn't hit her, but hey, good sell by Abby. So Slaggy agreed. Yeah, they're Tennessee with the 2-run bomb there earlier in that game. Yeah. Mississippi State, the thing was they have really good pitching. The OU's got to them, obviously. Their offense isn't anything to write home about. But man, our defense today, the miscues defensively, has put Mississippi State in this game. But it's part of the chaos that we're going to see in postseason, good or bad. So, but here we go. A junior, Delaney Everett. See what she can do. Let's go, Ilana. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Just find a way to pass the bat here, Ilana. We'll take a walk, whatever we got to do to get more runs. Bob, great point. Yeah, 4 home runs against some really good pitching from Mississippi State. Alana takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Oh, was that ball foreign, Abby? I thought that was thought it was a hit. My bad. And Alana is going to hit a grounder to second to end the inning. But Kendall Wells hits number 39. It gives OU a lead 9-6. So 3 outs away here for Oklahoma to get game 1 win in the Supers. We have Audrey Lowry there in the circle. So OU's here. They're in a good place, good position here to get the victory in game 1. So I get agreed. Yeah, bases loaded again. A big chance to put the kill shot in, and we just couldn't get it done. Yeah, so yeah, Slaggy, and that's what makes us nervous. Brian was saying, "See, hey, you guys, like, kind of just calm down a little bit. It's all right. We were up 6-2, but we know we've seen way too much inconsistency from Oklahoma because they're young. So we're going to see growing pains and ups and the downs. So yeah, I think a lot of the time this year, especially whenever we know we're playing better teams, we're not really feeling too good until that last out is made. So, but now going into tomorrow, we've seen everything that Mississippi State has to offer from their point. We've seen all their pitchers. We know what they're going to do, how they're going to attack us. We've seen all their best arms. So we get the win here. I feel like tomorrow, because we're going to continue to make adjustments. I think tomorrow could be a blowout. Now, that's saying that our defense can get back to playing like they should, and how we've how we've seen OU defense play in the last decades, the last couple of decades. OU is known for defense. Now today the defense is not good at all, but hopefully tomorrow we come out, we play lights out. We have that killer instinct all the way through, but hopefully our defense plays lights out too. So yeah, Slaggy, man, I hope we're wrong. I hope like you said, previous OU teams, it'd be a blowout tomorrow because we've seen everything that the opponent has to offer. But yeah, tomorrow, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Res believes Florida's going to win tomorrow, and then they get their win on. Yeah, that bought and paid for team from Lubbock, Texas. Yep, absolutely. Nobody's rooting for Texas Tech unless you're a Red Raider fan. Nobody in the country wants to see Texas Tech accomplish anything. They are the villain of softball. So, Res, I hope you're right. I hope Florida comes back and they can get game 2 and game 3 win. Absolutely. Yeah, so Kendall's still back there playing catcher. Wow. First hit's going to be a grounder out to center field. So top of the 7th inning here, OU up 3, but Mississippi State able to get the leadoff hitter on. Can we turn 2? Can we turn 2 here? So a pinch runner in for Mississippi State, give him more speed. Oh, that's a great pitch, and he calls it a strike. Wow. So 0-1 count here. Let's go, turn 2 here. Foul ball, strike 2. So this batter here, this is the 9 hole. So we got to get this out. Let's go, Audrey. Ball along the zone for ball one. It's going to, another hit goes out to right field, just past Alana out there. So back-to-back hits from the 8 and the 9-hole hitters. So the bottom of the batting order for Mississippi State gets it done. Wow. So talk about needing a double play in a really bad way. Oh my gosh. Mississippi State now at the top of their batting order. Come on, Audrey. Another foul ball down the right side, but man, that was close to being fair. So Mississippi State is getting these little hits that are just getting enough to get past the infield and then hit the shallow outfield. So Ella Parker, be ready. Ilana, Bella over there at first. Oh, that's a beautiful pitch, low in the zone, strike two. Strikeout here would be massive, y'all. Yeah, weak hits for sure. They're just finding the holes. Line drive. Oh, but not able to get, oh, the runners get back in time. Dang it. So a line drive hit Tylana at second. Looks to get somebody going back, but not able to. So great play by Alana. That was going to be trouble. That was probably that may have scored a run from Mississippi State, but good base running there by the Mississippi State Bulldogs, able to get back in time on that. All right, any of y'all want to call it here? Double play to end the game. That'd be great. Let's go, Audrey Lowry. 1-1 count. 9-6 Oklahoma. Top of the seventh. Mississippi State has a couple runners on. 1 out. Oklahoma looking to turn 2 here and end this game. That one misses low, so 2-1 count here. It's like, yeah, isn't that weird? How he's kind of changed his ways. See, all of a sudden now he likes the low strike. Yeah. That's going to be a hit in the gap. That's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? Wow. 9-7. So now a single is going to tie the game, y'all. 3 hits now on Audrey Lowry in this inning. That right there was definitely the hardest hit. It hits the gap out there in left center. Score now 9-7, but Mississippi State, man, they are not going away, and they're seeing our ace. That's what makes it even scarier. They are seeing our ace. So, holy cow, y'all. Yeah, tying run on second, the winning run coming to the plate. So, and this is why, as OU fans, we're never confident in a lead. Never confident in a lead. It was 9-6. We only got to get 3 outs, and we're in the exact same situation that we were in there in the 6th. We saw the 8-hole, the 9-hole hitter for the Bulldogs get singles. They weren't hard hit singles by no means. They would just they found a hole. We get the line drive out. Thought maybe we might get 2. Weren't able to do it. And then a hit into the gap. So Mississippi State, golly, man, they are not going to go away quietly. So Jen Rocha came out to talk to Audrey, calm her down. Patty came out, talked to her, make sure she's good. Come on, Audrey. Wow, they're going to walk Barbary. They're going to put they're going to get to bases loaded. Wow. Wow, so we're going to have bases loaded, 1 out. Oh, you up by 2. Wow. Wow. So the intentional walk. All right, so there's the intentional walk to get to a hitter who hadn't got on base at all. She struck out in the 6th. Wow. Can we please turn 2 and end this game? None of us are trying to have to go take blood pressure medicine and all that crap. We're trying to have a great Friday here, y'all. Get a good start to our weekend. Strike 1. Robert, this girl here, Romero, she hasn't got on base at all. She's had a bad day. She had a strikeout. Barbary that they walk, she's been hard for them to get out. So inside 1-1. Yeah, so any bag. We have multiple ways here to turn to in this game. Good pitch, strike 2. We'll take a strikeout too. At this point, just need 2 outs anyhow, or any way we can get it. But strikeout, all right, we'll take that too. So bases loaded, 1-2 count here. OU up by 2, 7th inning, 1 out. Turn 2. Oh, nope, it gets past Bella. There's 1 run. So a hit, of course, a hit by the player that hadn't got a hit all game long. So that walk, I mean, it gets right past Bella. So a single now, and we're going to be losing the game going to the 7th. So whenever Brian comes back in here and it's like, hey, relax, see, it's okay. No, it's not okay. This is why OU fans, we get nervous with this year's team. This is why. A lead is never safe. Doesn't matter. So Mississippi State making some pinch running moves here. Smart. And Patty has nobody to go to. Like, this is our ace. There isn't no other mysterious great pitcher that we can bring out. We were up 6-2. They came back in the 6th. We were up 9-6 in the 7th. And one swing could end the game for us. Get a double play in the game, we win 9-8, or one swing could put us behind with 3 outs to play with. That's a ball that could have been called a strike. It's been called a strike. It hasn't. So who the hell knows with this umpire? This would be one of the biggest epic meltdowns for Oklahoma ever. Like y'all said, we just do not have the killer mentality when we've had opportunities at the plate, left a lot of ladies on base. Now, props to Mississippi State. I mean, damn, they found a way to take advantage of our mistakes. And so 1-2 count here. Come on, Audrey. Let's find a way to get out here. Oh, great stop by Kendall. That would have tied the game up. Low inside, but good stop by Kendall there. So a 2-2 count. Bases loaded, 1 out. OU up 9-8. Come on, Audrey. There we go. Strikeout. Strikeout. Just need one more out, y'all. One out. One out. Let's go. The off speed is working well today for Audrey here. Whew. Strike one. Come on, Audrey. Check swing. She didn't go. So 1-1 count here. Steven, yeah. The stress, the blood pressure, all of it. Oh my gosh. Oh, lays foul. That would have been horrible. That would have gave him the lead, but it goes foul. Yeah, so one pitch, y'all. One pitch. We're going to go with the changeup here. Go with the changeup. The crowd's on their feet. Sid Bucker in there to talk to Audrey. Come on, Audrey. Go with that changeup. Go with that changeup. Inside and low. Ball two. Yeah, Douglas, we got some work to do with the pitching for sure. Full count. Oh my gosh. Come on, Audrey. Oh my gosh. Come on, Audrey. Oh my God. Foul ball down the left field line. Oh my God. That would have gave him the lead. But we can't walk him here. If we do a walk, it's going to tie the game. So oh my gosh. One strike, y'all. Just one pitch to get out of this. Oh my gosh. That is a strike, Blue. That is a horrible call. That is bullshit. That is a piss poor call. That is a strike. You got to be kidding me. So with this clown behind the plate, it is now a tie game. Yes. It's bullshit. Unbelievable. That was a strike. I don't know what this guy is doing. Obviously, he doesn't want Oklahoma to win. That was a strike that should have ended the game, and now it's a tie game. Unbelievable. 1-1 count here off the foul. So this umpire is doing his best to be a clown and succeeding. Bad throw by Alana. We're losing game one. There goes one. There goes two, and now we're down 11-9. Piss poor defense. Yeah, this game's over. OU does not deserve to win this. We can't be up 4 and give it the lead back, and then be up 3. Yeah, this game's over. This is piss poor what we're watching today. Piss poor. Patty shaking her head. Yeah, Patty, your defense looks like complete shit. Complete shit by the defense. A grounder, just make the. Oh, yeah, this game is over. Unbelievable. We are now the umpire has helped. The game should have been over. We should have won 9-8, but the defense, this is complete shit by the defense. This defense has lost the game for Oklahoma. The defense. If we score 9 runs in a game, I don't care who the hell we're playing, we should win that game. We should win that game. But our defense, our pitching's been pretty good for the most part. Like, we've given up hits, yes, but our defense is horrible. Horrible. I did not think I would ever in my life say against Mississippi State in this year that we'd say, yeah, we lost game 1 because our defense played like shit. Never thought I would say that. Never. A team that it's hard for them to score, and they have 11 damn runs because our defense is piss poor today. Unbelievable. Yeah, this complete shit show needs to end. We need to take this loss, and then tomorrow, who the hell knows? I have no idea what to expect at this point. I have no idea what to expect. We don't deserve to win this game. Props to Mississippi State. They are killing it, y'all. Down multiple times to us. Horrible. And what makes it even worse, y'all, is this is against our ace. Should have been strike 3, but this clown show, he does not give a shit. This guy is a fucking clown. Horrible. Yeah, I don't know who said it earlier. We need that crew that we had in the regionals because we got the SEC crew for the supers. Out number 3 finally, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you can still win this, but they don't deserve to win this, and I don't expect them to at this point. Take this loss, maybe it'll piss them off. The defense should be embarrassed. Defense should be embarrassed. I have not seen OU play this bad of a defense in forever. This horrible. Exactly, yeah. We scored 9 runs in the game, Chief. We should never lose the game. We shouldn't, because we're known for our defense. Today, the defense has given up, because of their errors, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 runs. Horrible. Stiff, exactly. Yeah, you expect the complete opposite of this shit show that we're seeing on TV here in Norman. Unbelievable. We gave up 4 runs in the 6th. We go up 3 in the 6th. And then we give up 5. We have given up 9 runs. 9 damn runs in the last 2 innings. Piss poor. Piss poor. Yeah, they definitely don't deserve to win this game. Props to Mississippi State. All the respect to them. Props to them. They were down. Didn't look good for them. They fought back. Great for them. Yeah, OU does not deserve to win this game at all. They need to take this L, and we'll see. Season will be on the line tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But I know Brian said earlier in the game, relax. We're good because we're, what was 5-1 or whatever it was? Yeah, no. This is why we do not relax until the last out is made. This is why. Because we know the craziness can happen to this Oklahoma team this year. Like, I forgot who it was that said this. If this was any previous OU team, this game would have been over a long time ago. This defense would not happen. So, Sooners can still win here, but they don't deserve to. They don't deserve to win this at all. This is horrible. And of course, we start with Sid Barker. Of course. But hey, we'll have Kai Miner and then Ella Parker. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. So here we go. Bottom of the 7th. We got to score 2 to tie, 3 to win. Yeah, of course, that's a strike now, isn't it? But it wasn't whenever it should have ended the game. This umpire is, oh my God, he is horrible. Yeah, if it would be bad, be bad. But now he's changing his mind on. He's picking and choosing whenever he wants to call it a damn strike. That pitch that he just called a strike, that's what should have ended the game 9-8, and we should have won and been out of here already. Two one. She had to spin around, almost got hit. Right? Yeah, let it hit you any way you can. Absolutely. Like, take the hit there, Sid. Foul ball. 2-2. Two count here for Sid Barker. OU down 2 here, bottom of the 7th. No outs, nobody on. It's going to be a fly ball caught out there in right field for out number 1. Shocker. All right, here comes Kai Miner. So with the situation that we're in, this is kind of where you'd want to be. Kai Miner, Ella Parker, Kendall Wells. So yep, all the pressure's on Oklahoma. Mississippi State, they have no pressure. They're not even supposed to be here. They have nothing to lose. So all the pressure on OU here. Low in the zone, ball 1. So 1-1 count here. Going to be fouled off there by Kai. So 1-2 count here for Kai Miner. OU has 2 outs left to play with. Another foul ball that's going to go up by left field, out of play. Oh, Slaggy, absolutely. It's going to be a hit for Kai Miner. So there we go. So the tying run coming to the plate with Ella Parker. Yeah, ESPN hates Oklahoma. They want anybody to win but Oklahoma. Of course, their darlings are Bama and Texas, of course. But oh yeah, every ESPN announcer they want OU to lose. They can't stand that if we win. So if we end up losing this game, that's all you're going to see on ESPN the rest of the night, 1,000 times over. That's all they're going to talk about. That's why I'm glad I get to do this setup here and I don't have to listen to them. So makes it a lot easier for me. That should have been a strike. It wasn't. So yeah, this umpire, we've seen a lot of bad umpires this season, y'all, but he is the most inconsistent. You know, we've seen a lot of bad umpires, but they're bad for, you know, across the board, not here. He's been picking and choosing. It's unbelievable. To me, that should have been strike 2, and it's called a ball. So I have no idea, y'all. I have no idea what any pitch is going to be called anymore. Unbelievable. Melville, welcome in. Yeah, exactly, right. Time to elevate 1 to tie the game. 3-0. So a 3-0 count here for Ella Parker, 1 on. Ella Parker could tie the game here in the bottom of the 7th. OU has 2 outs to play with. It's going to be a strike. So 3-1. Tennessee up 2-0 over Georgia in the 4th. All right, well, that was inside, but he calls it strike 2. So again, this umpire, you have no idea what he's going to call, ever. So full count now here for Ella Parker. Wow, that could have been a strike, and it's ball 4. So yeah, I get it. Mississippi State, that pitcher should be pissed. I have no idea, y'all. I have no idea. All right, so here we go. Kendall Wells with the chance to walk off Mississippi State. Her last at bat, she hit it to Gasso's Garden to give Oklahoma the lead 9-6 in the last inning. So what do? Kendall Wells, 1 out. Do you load the bases? Do you put her on? What do? Kendall Wells, y'all, is 4 for 4 today. 2 home runs and 2 singles. So what do you do if you're Mississippi State in this situation? So Patty actually called the timeout here, wanting to talk to her team. So yeah, J.C. Casso, Patty Gasso called the timeout. They're out there talking to Kendall, talking to the runners, the hitters that'll be coming up. Hey, here's the situation. So this one swing from ending the game, or who knows, y'all? Who knows what we could see here? But if somehow Kendall can get a home run, that would win the game for Oklahoma. But I think if I'm Mississippi State, for me, I'm going to walk her. That's what I would do. I'm not even going to pitch to her, but we'll see. Yeah, I would definitely walk her. That's what I would do. I'm not pitching to Kendall. She's 4 for 4 with 2 home runs. No way. First pitch low in the zone, outside. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they don't walk her. And she pops up on the infield. Are you kidding me? Not even a sac fly. She pops up on the infield to the right side. You got to be kidding me, Kendall Wells. On an inside pitch, why the hell are you even swinging at that garbage? Yeah, this game is over. Teams trailing by 4+ runs are 9 and 205. Oklahoma hasn't lost a super regional game since 2015, y'all. 2015. So yeah, Gabby could, it could be a miracle win here, but I don't see it. I don't think Gabby's going to get it done here. I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see it. Just way too many mistakes, and we don't deserve to win this game. We don't deserve to win this. They do. We played like complete garbage. We let them get back in the game twice. We need to take this loss. It should piss us off. We couldn't play any worse tomorrow. This is the worst game that they have played all year long. Horrible. Swing and a miss, strike 2, not even close. So yeah, this is gonna end badly here. She was slaggy, yeah. Kendall was way too impatient. Two count here. We know Gabby can do it. 404 batting average, 22 home runs. We know that she can get it done, but just how today is gone, it's just not Oklahoma's day, man. We played horrible, and At some point, we got to pay for all these mistakes. Like, we can't just keep getting by, getting lucky. Can't swing and a miss, strike three, game over. Sooners played like complete shit, and they took an L. They deserve to get their ass whipped right here. So Oklahoma Sooners, their season is on the line tomorrow. They got to win the next two. Piss poor game. That was our worst game that we played all year long. Not even close, regardless of who the opponent was. So we'll see what OU does tomorrow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. A clown show today in Norman. By the defense, if we score 9 runs, we should never lose that game. The umpires didn't help. The game should have ended 9-8 on that strike, but the umpires did their best, and hey, they got their wish. I'm sure ESPN is happy, and they're all high-fiving and calling each other. You know, they're excited. So didn't think I was going to say it this year, but Oklahoma's backs now are against the wall. They lose another game, they are done, and we're not even to the World Series yet. That's what's insane to me. Their first loss since 2015. So what do you do if you're Oklahoma? You threw your ace. They hit your ace. Our defense played the worst game in probably a decade. So what do you do? What do you do? I have no idea what to expect tomorrow, but you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. A lot of good softball still to be played. So, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more chaos that's going to happen. So we'll see. But with that being said, you guys have a good rest of your Friday, and I will see you guys tomorrow about 11:45 a.m. Game 2 starts at noon, so we'll see how they come out tomorrow. So with that being said, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. God bless.